Hello, it's me, Dave, the London cabbie. Out and about in London today, avoiding anybody wanting to go to the Milk Cup final. I ain't doing that. Today, the famous Manchester United take on Ruud van Nistelrooy's Leicester City. Much as we love Ruud, and we do, I desperately want to win today. I think it will help cement our season. So I'm predicting a scoreline of Leicester City 1, the famous Manchester United 3. One love. MUFC.
Hi, it's John from Manchester. Just finished the Wigan Half Marathon and hopefully United will do as well as I did and get the job done. So I'm going to say 2-0 to United.
I think we will win, so I am going to predict to win. But I just have a feeling coming up against Ruud van Nistelrooy, he's had a terrible time of it at Leicester since he left us. And if they were ever going to get a win in his last few games, trust it to be against us. But like I said, I do think we will win. I think we will carry the good form on. 3-0 to United. That's my score prediction. I'm sticking to it.
Manchester United versus Leicester City, and for once we're actually going into this game with a bit of optimism off the back of the comfortable performance against Sociedad, one where for a change we actually controlled the game for the majority, and that was before the red card as well. And Leicester are the perfect team to play off the back of that. Van Nistelrooy's really struggling there. I think he had promises of January investment that never came, and as a result they're languishing in the bottom three. I think we'll have too much for them. I can see him nicking a goal, but I think ultimately off that high of the Sociedad win, I think we're going to go into this game with some confidence. I think it's going to be 3-1.
Back again, Pima prediction against Leicester at the King Power Stadium. Doing well away from home this evening. Going for a 2-0 win, yes. Up the way and up the Paddock.
Hey guys, Ray here again. I'm predicting a 3-0 win today. I think, well, Leicester gave us a decent game, or we made hard work of it anyway, in the FA Cup a few weeks ago, but I think this will be different now. After the last two games, the confidence is high. I think the players are really starting to get the system, and we're starting to see the benefit of this formation. So with that, and the fact that we had enough chances created the last night to create, was it like 24, 25 shots? I think we're going to see a goal from Hoyland as well at long last. And you never know, maybe a cheeky one from Obley too, off the bench later on. Yeah, simple 3-0 win, and then that'll set us up nicely for a nice Paddy's Day then.
Hello and welcome to Stretford Paddock. My name is Joe and this is the watch along for Manchester United versus Leicester. That's Ronaldo Brown. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's Jay Marty. How are you doing?
I'm all right, bro.
And the reason our eyes are transfixed beyond the camera is, of course, because we're watching the Carabao Cup final, where Newcastle currently lead 2-0, and we'll be keeping a very, very keen eye on that as we all keep our fingers crossed that Liverpool can absolutely crash out of everything except the Premier League in a week. Which would be lovely to see. So we're going to be talking about that as well.
Could they still fumble it from
Liverpool
here?
got a corner.
Yeah.
Liverpool couldn't fumble it from here.
No,
they're not
12 points. 9 games.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant could Newcastle fumble the Carabao. Yeah, I don't think Liverpool can fumble it. When other teams have fumbled it, like when we did it with 8 points in April, we did it in '98, and when Newcastle did it in '96, you had another team that was absolutely flying coming up.
Yeah.
Like Arsenal aren't flying. I know they won today against Chelsea.
And also, I think I think there'll come a time where Arsenal actually have much more of an eye on their like Champions League fixtures with Real Madrid.
That's what I mean.
Around, because they have a couple of league games that are like midweek around it.
Yeah.
So
that's a big game for them.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, you ain't gonna make that.
Up, has he? No, quite.
I think he just has to check his.
I think they've got. I don't know if they're playing. They got Goodison Park in between Real Madrid fixtures.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Right.
Yeah, but
one thing we can go through, like I said, the game's on. Any updates there we'll be reacting to live as well, of course. Ethan is at the game, by the way, for people asking. Which
Ethan James.
Spare a thought for Ethan, who's currently having
there.
the best day of his life. Just so you know.
He might not make. Is he in tomorrow?
No, is he?
He might make it back.
He might not make it back. Clever enough to book tomorrow off. Right, let's go through Manchester United's team. Do we have that ready, Ben? Perfect, thank you very much. So here's the team to face Leicester. We've got Onana in goal, Lindelof, De Ligt and Heaven making his full Premier League debut, technically. First start in the Premier League, let me just say that. Then we've got Mazraoui, Fernandes, welcome Ugarte back into the starting lineup as well from injury. Diogo Dalot as well, who is on an absolute monster run of appearances. He's played more minutes for United this season than Bruno Fernandes.
Really?
Anytime you eclipse Fernandes in minutes, you know that you are on a fitness level. Yeah,
Has
Dalot's played more minutes than Bruno has this season.
He doesn't not play.
No, it's outstanding. Again, I know we talk about his quality and all that as a separate thing, but in terms of his availability,
you got to give him credit
10
for that.
out of 10. Then we've got Garnacho. Xerxes dropped to the bench for Eriksen, and Rasmus Højlund keeps his starting spot after the midweek performance. And I'm going to say this, and we're going to start at the front because that's where there's been a lot of controversy and difficulty this season. I think the game against Sociedad, as with many people, was Højlund's best performance probably under Amrim, or certainly for a couple of months minimum. I thought he actually looked like a competent, decent striker that could bring his teammates in. There's a couple of bits of link-up play on the edge of the box. There was the chop and the assist for Dalot. It wasn't perfect. He didn't get his goal by any means. But as with many of those players, and we'll go through a few of them, it actually felt like he was a working number 9 for the first time in a little bit. Do you agree with me, Jane? We're being too friendly there.
No, I mean, he has struggled a lot lately, so it's not like there's no disrespect to the kid, but there's loads of good performances to choose from. It's like, this was the best of a particularly great bunch. But we said it before the game, in Europe in particular, I mean, it's almost to the same degree in the Premier League, but at least you've got Cheeto as an option. Højlund's going to play the games, he is, because he's our only out-and-out number 9 you've got available in Europe. So just get behind him. You can sense the crowd sometimes getting on his back a little bit, and I understand the frustrations, but it doesn't help. So you've got to get behind him. And there was still a few flaws, a couple of runs that he didn't make or when he looked a little bit off it. But on the whole, I thought it was a positive performance by him, and he needed it. And I'm hoping he can carry on that against a struggling Leicester side. If he could get a goal today, that would really put him, just for his confidence, give him a little bit of confidence. Getting a Premier League goal for the first time since what? Is it Forest?
Yeah, it's the worst.
That'd be massive for him.
They are the worst defensive side.
Yeah,
in the league.
they're terrible, aren't they?
This is a league. This is a game where we should be trying to follow up on the 4 goals and Ross and score a few goals today and start building a bit of confidence and a bit of dynamism going forward, because we haven't been scoring enough goals and we've looked so toothless up front. And then Thursday felt like a welcome little respite from that kind of stressful, boring watch of how we attack. And we've got another opportunity against the Leicester side who are all but down and are not very good defensively. But remains to be seen. I still look at that front 3 and feel a bit underwhelmed by it, but we have got options on the bench. I thought Xerxes that's probably a little bit just him getting a bit of a rest. He has played a lot of football over the past couple of weeks, so that's probably just managing him. And then you've got obviously Wolby, and then you've got Mason Mount, who's
I was just going to say,
returned.
Point Mason Mount out. Good to have him back. 3 months he's been out with a hamstring injury. And I've got a little hamstring injury of my own.
Yeah, you haven't. You're struggling, aren't you?
It's a self-diagnosed grade 1 piece. So I can sympathise with Mason Mount.
You can, very similar.
Yeah,
I wonder if
can barely tie my shoelaces.
I wonder if he was struggling to walk to go and get a scran earlier like you were.
Why are you calling me fat on that? Why are you making out like I'm a big fatty?
Well, everyone has a scran. I'm not calling you fat for eating. I was eating. I was stood next to you, or walked next to you to go and get something to eat. So I'm not calling you fat for eating.
Okay, great. So Mason Mount's back, obviously, hamstring injury, been out for 3 months. We'll have to wait and see on whether he comes on or plays, but we've got Casemiro on the bench, another player who's looked a little bit better in recent weeks. Amram even spoke about how he's playing him in a different role. He's playing him a little bit deeper. He's not asking him to do the pressing. He's saying that if he can play in smaller spaces, he can still be really effective. Something we've kind of known for ages, but the difficult thing is, how do you give him smaller spaces to play in whilst not completely making your tactics ineffective? Do you think he's done a good job of that last few weeks, Amram?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's been obviously very difficult for Ruben Amram because some of the results have been bad. He's got this system and these tactics that he's trying to implement, and some players have sort of got on board with it. Others have seemed to struggle with it. I'm not saying they've not been trying, but you can see there's been difficulties there. Another thing that I feel sorry for this manager around is losing key players. Like, everyone has injuries, but it just feels as though every time we have a player who starts shining for him, he loses him. So
yeah.
Ahmad was like his guy, wasn't he? Was the guy for Ruben Amorim. He gets injured. Lisandro Martinez became the Lisandro Martinez of old, and then he gets injured, and it's just like that's got to be a massive hindrance. Plus, you've got other players who've been in and out of form. The strikers are not getting goals and stuff. But I think lately we've seen a little bit better from Manchester United. I look at the Arsenal game. I look at the Sociedad game. we all believe in Ruben Amorim, what he's trying to do on this channel, and I just hope Ineos give him the time and patience and the backing that he needs, because he's made 2 signings in Heaven and Dorgu. I know Dorgu obviously got a red card, but they both look like positive signings and signings that can fit into this system. So he needs a few more of them.
Something I was thinking about earlier, and this is the kind of snowball effect that you don't always predict. Do you know when we've been talking about United need a footballing structure, we need a footballing structure, we've been sort of hammering that for a decade or so.
Yeah.
And you look at the way that we've said in the past where Solskjaer was judged by the signing and performances of Harry Maguire against his fee. Anthony, Casemiro, the same for Ten Hag, because we all genuinely believe that they picked those deals, they picked those transfers.
Yeah.
The other thing that's worth mentioning, now we have changed the system a little bit, is no one is really I thought Newcastle's going to be there. No one is really thinking that Ruben Amorim came to Man United and went, I need Aiden Heaven, the 18-year-old from Arsenal. No one. I mean, maybe they thought he'd scouted out Patrick Dorgu, but again, this 20-year-old who's playing for Lecce in Serie A, it's unlikely that Ruben Amorim picked him by himself. So again, it takes the pressure off the manager. Those players' performances can be in abstract from the manager's reputation. Whereas in the past, if Anthony is shit, Ten Hag is shit. And I think that we've had signings drag the manager down almost before. Yeah. Whereas the fact that we've got a bit of a better structure now, it takes even more pressure off the manager, and therefore in turn more pressure off the players. And I think that that's like an unexpected thing that I hadn't really thought about when I wanted a sporting director. I hadn't thought of what that would do to the reputation of the manager who was there, and it helps him. Because if Dorgu has a bad game, is anyone really saying this is because Amorim's shit? Whereas genuinely people would say, this is Ten Hag's fault that Casemiro and Anthony have had a bad game, or Anthony in particular. I do think that's a big thing that can hopefully help Amorim at Man United.
I think the Anthony one in particular was just so difficult to deny that was a Ten Hag signing, even though it might not have been a completely Ten Hag signing, but the money we paid, the fact he was just come from that club, like literally left it 2 months ago or whatever, or 3 months ago, and then you're buying that player from that club. It's hard to say that's not your signing. Whereas now, obviously, like you say, there's an element of it being a sort of a club signing, and obviously the manager having input. I think Jim Ratcliffe in his interview with Gary Neville or Dan Rowan, one of the interviews he did, was talking about how obviously the manager has to sign off on a signing and be involved in it, but it's not all down to him. And we just hope that the club and the whole can do better in helping the manager, because we saw it, didn't we? You mentioned there about Ole. Was it Aaron Wan-Bissaka? And they said, we had 2,000 right-backs on a database, and we whittled it down to 1. Which is the one that was man of the match against Manchester United and was the most obvious one, and the one that was 50 million that we ended up paying for Crystal Palace, which is exactly what they wanted.
Coincidentally, yes.
Yeah, really? I could have done that scouting fee. You didn't need a database.
No.
So I'm just hoping we're a bit more savvy, because I always use it as an example, and it annoys the out of me. And it's probably an outlier, or the best example you can give of a club ever doing this and it being successful. Jurgen Klopp goes to Liverpool. He wants to bring in, is it Julian Brand? The club go, no, Mo Salah, he's either been scouting, he fits your system, he'll fit in for you, and he's kind of done all right for money.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously now Liverpool falling apart, which is sad to see. It's really sad to see. I mean, no, a once great club like Liverpool falling apart, man. It's bad,
it's been a difficult week for Man.
It's hate watches like this where it puts a smile on your face, but it makes you wish that United were a bit better.
Do you know what
we have more of a base to stand on to take the piss. But
do you know what? You got to forget the shame, forget the embarrassment of we're laughing at potentially one of our rivals losing a cup final, we're not even in. Don't worry about that.
No, that's fine. It's just about if
just enjoy it.
We were respectable. We could just.
Anyway, we won the Carabao a couple of years ago. We're done with all that.
Yeah.
We've moved on to bigger and better things like the Europa League quarter-final.
Let's not forget, we're the current FA Cup holders. Liverpool don't hold any trophies.
That's a fantastic
point. I mean? So Liverpool have been all right this season. Who currently is the holders of a trophy? And by the looks of it, that isn't going to change today.
Do you know one of my favourite ever videos on the internet? Have you ever seen that Liverpool fan on is it an Instagram or TikTok about going to watch the club, the team in Paris for the Champions League final?
No.
That woman. Have you ever seen it?
When they lost?
Yeah. Have you ever seen it where the coach don't turn up?
Honestly. I don't think I've seen that.
Harvey, have you seen that video? Is Harvey there?
Yeah, no, it's gone.
Right, Harvey will have seen that. Anyone get involved in the chat in the comments?
People know.
There's a Liverpool fan, and she's documenting a trip to Paris to see. And she's we're waiting outside now. The coach is coming to get us. We'll go to the final. Can't wait. Up the Reds and all that. Yeah. Anyway, the next thing, she's kicking off because the coach hadn't turned up. The next thing, she's sat in her house fuming because like the coach just left her in Liverpool and they didn't get to go to the final. I know they lost it anyway, but it's so good. You need to check it out. I love that one.
Sorry, Liverpool do hold a trophy, but they don't hold one as good as us.
What do they hold?
Carabao.
Well, not for another.
It's about to change
hopefully
in
not
10
in
minutes.
4 minutes. Or
So
whatever
in about 10 minutes,
right, then you can do your little thing.
I'll repeat that.
Yeah.
I can't, and you know what? I cannot wait to. Cannot wait. 87 minutes gone in that game. Let's not pretend we're worried about the Leicester game for right now because this is.
What is the
simple.
chat?
Do you know what's annoying about the potential collapse of Liverpool? You do think after the first half performance against PSG in the first leg and how they've kind of been dodgy since then, even a bit shaky against Southampton.
Yeah.
They lost against PSG, being outplayed. They've been outplayed today, back to back. That all of a sudden they get granted with international break.
Yeah.
I feel like international break gives them an opportunity to like reset and then kind of close.
Do you know what
it
it is though, Roddy?
Yeah.
But does that not give Saka a chance to get back for Arsenal?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's not in Arsenal. No,
sure.
But it's not in Arsenal's hands.
Don't do it to yourself.
It's not in Arsenal's hands though,
no,
so that doesn't matter. So like, it's more about Liverpool doing their job.
I'll always enjoy
Do you know what I
watching Liverpool lose, but they are going to win the league.
Yeah, of course. I think Arsenal could win every single game this season and they still wouldn't.
Exactly.
Win it. I think so.
Because it's 12 points now.
Good.
Losing the league by 4 points instead of 12 by the time it ends, you've still lost it. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. It's a bit too much.
No, they're going to win the league. We haven't even enjoyed them not winning this yet.
It's more. As I said, I feel like Arsenal will start doing the. Do you know when you've got that half an eye on the knockout phases of
because that's something
League?
they actually can win.
Because Liverpool don't have that anymore. They just got the Premier League games left after this, don't they?
Yeah, and I think as well, obviously Arsenal can lose to anyone in the Champions League because they're Arsenal. But I think if they had a two-legged tie or a final against Liverpool or City, they would have lost it. Whereas those two things can't happen anymore. So the number of teams that are likely to beat Arsenal in the Champions League is getting smaller and smaller. So I said
early on that Arsenal full strength was they have that kind of like
that
way of playing in it where they could shit out themselves to like a Champions League final.
Keith Kelly says beating Newcastle in a final isn't for everyone.
Nice.
It's a great point. How many minutes stoppage time are they going to give Liverpool here? If it's
5.
I was going to say 5. I think it's a half that deserves maybe 3 or 4.
They had the VAR goal, didn't they?
A lot of subs though. A lot of subs.
We didn't, and also the VAR wasn't. It was a VAR goal, but it wasn't one of those like really long ones. It was like 30 seconds or something. Yeah.
Do you think is there actual system that they use for stoppage time?
Nope.
Or is it just they just pick a number that they feel
decides. I think the ref is meant to be stopping. He's got 2 watches.
And he's got a watch.
One's meant to stop and one runs on. So when one says 90 minutes, the other one should say 86, and you go, right, 4 extra minutes.
Okay.
But when they actually tried to do that accurately, there was fucking 10-minute stoppage time every week, and then they cancelled that. So what algorithm were you using? Didn't you stop using? Do you know what I mean? I think it's just a guesswork.
It's a mental gauge of how much time do you reckon it's been waiting? You know what? Throw 6 minutes on.
Yeah, exactly. Because when they actually tried to do it to the minute, there was fucking 12-minute stoppage time every game and the players were dying. So you can't be having that. Right. I'm going to guess 6 minutes because it's a final and they want some jeopardy. And also, it
doesn't feel like there's been... Because Newcastle haven't wasted much time.
No, they haven't.
8 minutes? Fuck off! Joke! Where's he got 8 minutes from?
It was going to be 8. What? How is that possible?
How long was the VAR review?
It was like under a minute. It was
so quick.
It was a standard one. It wasn't one of those like long drawn out ones.
Lots was happening there. There's like, drama. That's kind of ridiculous.
That is genuinely ridiculous.
I don't know where they've got that from.
Is there anyone in the comments that can remember something? We've watched the whole game. Is there anything we've missed there that would lead it to be 8 minutes other than final and Liverpool might lose?
No, 8 minutes.
Or maybe just final, whatever.
It's excessive.
It's just long enough for a team to score 2 goals, isn't it?
Or
oh shit, touch.
I know we're distracted, but what's the Leicester team, by the way?
I'll get into that. Leicester, you say? Here we go. So Leicester's team,
cheesy,
as it stands, for me sins, is Hermansen.
I love that saying. Sorry, I was on my phone.
That's why I said it. Hermansen, Justin, Fez, Cody, Christensen, Thomas, Sumari, and Didi, El Canus, Daka, and Vardy. Vardy coming back in. He didn't start against us last time, did he, Jamie Vardy? But yeah, there's their team. A couple of players who started for them last time. I think Ayew played last time, didn't he? I think Cordova-Reid played last time we played him as well. But a relatively strong team for them.
They've gone
yellow card.
Gone with a pragmatic. Matched up with us basically today.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a. I mean, what do you make of Leicester, Ronnie? What do you think of what they've been doing?
Their front three's not bad.
Yeah.
But I just don't. They don't score goals and they concede a lot. I think they're just not very good defensively. They're lacking confidence, and I think they're at that time of the year where they're mentally relegated.
Yeah, I do as well. They're currently 9 points from safety with a game in hand, which is this. They basically, if they lose today, they're relegated.
Oh, I was on a Leicester City podcast on Friday doing previewing this for them, and all the chat was alive. All the chat, and when I say all, I mean 90% of the chat was about what they're going to do in the Championship.
Yeah. It
It was like, is Rude going to be? Are we going to keep Rude? Is Rude going to be manager? Which players are going to go? They were naming players they thought they were going to move on. They were naming players they thought they'd keep hold of.
Yeah,
they were
they're
naming
mentally
players,
relegated.
like about how they're going to cope. Are they going to be able to bounce back up? What's like? It was like there was no element of we can turn this around, because also there's not only the 6 points behind Wolves. I think it's 6 points, or it might be 9 now.
It's 9, but they've got a game in hand.
Right, 9. Sorry, because it was 6 on Friday. But the goal difference is like an extra point in it in Wolves' favour.
Yeah.
Isn't the goal difference like there's a 20 goal difference in Wolves' favour?
Yeah. So Nunes handball, that's handball, surely.
They would have got on ball because it led to a goal in it. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Go on, lad.
He's a monster, Joe Linton.
Joe Linton, man. His reinvention is he's unreal. No, now's not the time to be doing that, you donut.
Shit, Liverpool are through. They scored.
Oh, wow. Offside?
Not fucking. Is he offside?
Offside.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't.
Who was that did that little?
To be fair, it's what
He
I feel like
is.
you can tell by how confident the line is.
Chiesa, imagine it was him.
It was
as
a
well,
confident
this
one,
fucking
but
Who was this on
absolute
the
ghost of
line here doing a
footballer.
little fucking...
You're confident.
He's
He's
on.
miles on. He's fucking miles on side.
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
Mate, that's bad, that.
That's really Bruno Gamara's...
They're going to win it now.
it's the Bruno Gamara's Maradona fucking roulette.
Who was that? Who was it? Was it in the middle?
Yeah.
You gave it away.
That's actually quite a bad decision. He's like...
I don't know why. Yeah, that shouldn't have needed to go to VAR. That's like us against Porto. That.
He's going to looking close on the lines for some reason. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it is particularly close.
I don't get it. I don't get why.
Could they not... I'm not lying to you. Did they have to do lines? Could they not just see that and say it's obvious?
Well,
That is a yard on.
no. The answer is no, innit? Because if one day they do that and it's not, but you're seeing this disallowed goal
He's
from
playing- I
Chiesa.
wouldn't mind-
Chiesa as well.
I
He's not
wouldn't
even a
mind-
fucking footballer.
Both of them are on side.
He's been injured 9% of the time, and then when he's been
He's well on.
and then when he's been available, he's not played.
Fuck's sake. This is why it's great that they gave him 8 minutes stoppage time, innit? Because we've played 4. It was, what was it? 1 goal was scored in the second half and 1 was disallowed.
4 minutes should have been what it is.
Yeah.
Like, it should have been 4 minutes.
Should be over now.
Who's that there? Is that? Give him,
Gamara's doing it, trying to flip.
oh, mate. If he this,
Is that foul?
It's not a foul.
It's not a foul.
He runs into him.
why is he doing that
He's
there?
a fucking idiot.
That is so shit.
Shocking from the linesman. That.
Why are you taking so long to look at it?
So they can give him another 3
So,
minutes.
watch. They're gonna run like another 5 minutes on this now. How did he was already green. Wait, why would he redoing the offside again after they seen it 2 minutes ago on the green saying it was onside?
His English
He
isn't
can
great, is it?
fuck
You could
off.
tell
He
that.
didn't have a clue.
He
Then,
had no
he
idea.
didn't have a clue what was said then.
Liverpool have scored and they've probably got 5-6 minutes left. This wasn't meant to happen, Jay.
Decent finish.
Why do I feel like United have just lost?
Chiesa rolling it back 4 years. Yeah, he's been injured, and then when he's had a lot of games where he's an unused sub. Joe.
Yeah, I know. And when he has played,
Mate.
he's looked awful.
Yeah, he's not.
Honestly.
He's looked the Serie A way of not looking to this. What's the speed of?
If they don't
Yeah.
win this now, like if Newcastle lose this, man.
If Newcastle lose this, then they are the most like Newcastle team
They'd
ever.
make a lifelong enemy of me. I tell you that.
Yeah.
Newcastle lose, we'll sack Ethan.
Yeah, we'll sack Ethan if Newcastle loses. It's his fault.
Played Wilson. It's very good.
Now you're sort of wishing you might not have taken Isak off if this goes to extra time.
I don't know. They all look like they were fucking on the verge of hamstring pulls, innit?
I know, but
he looked a bit goosed as well, didn't he?
He did, but
that's one of the worst things you can do is
half
when
an
you
hour.
make this many subs, like Joel said, and defensively, which you will do to see out a game, and then
Yeah.
they don't win it because then the team's
Do you
all.
remember him last year? Was it Tuchel took off Kane?
Because then the team looks. Because then you
then
go
he
into extra
conceded
time.
straight away, and it was like you just took off the guy that scored 40 goals
in
this
the
season.
Champions League last
Yeah, do
season.
you remember?
Yeah.
And then you
Fine.
go into extra time with the team looking all like very weird.
Yeah,
like,
you got
with the
6
composition.
defenders on.
Yeah.
That's that.
Yes.
Catpole went very smart.
There's
then.
probably
Kaiser had like a
3 or 4 minutes
perfect
left.
run to blast the ball at the pitch, and he's like kicked it. I think they'll play till 99.
Bruno,
I think they'll play
captain
for
there.
I think they'll play for 100.
Bruno
2 minutes then.
Yeah, I think they'll get an extra 2. Because if you think they gave,
This is now basically.
Sorry if you're watching
No,
this
this
and
is
you think-
every United fan in the world is
why are you
watching
saying
this.
sorry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm just
It's
about
like-
to say,
you
like,
just
if you
do it.
chat in the comments, we're
This
just,
is fine. It's a-
we're
basically,
obviously,
Yeah, this is a Carabao Cup final watch along, obviously, until it finishes and fucking hope for the Newcastle win.
Jay's too nice to apologise. You don't have to apologise for that.
Yeah, I'm
Every
always
United
behind
fan's
it.
watching this.
Yeah. Come on,
Stuffy bastards.
Newcastle.
Go on, lad.
Honestly,
Give it.
come on, get it out your feet. Go down.
Joe Willett's a powerful runner.
Yeah.
He'll keep it there.
The first 80 minutes of this game, or 75 minutes of this game, Newcastle were fantastic, weren't they?
Yeah.
Like, genuinely fucking fantastic.
Brilliant.
Celebrating that corner like it's a goal. I don't blame
good.
him. I don't
They
blame
don't
him.
deserve extra time.
No, they don't. Newcastle
Newcastle have deserved it.
Yeah. They've not even, like, close, really. It's not been a close game where Newcastle made the better chances.
Just gonna
Newcastle
time
have
and
made
lace
all
now
the
and
chances.
Rest not having it.
Yes,
not having it.
loving that. Hey,
It's only your time. you wasted.
Sonali getting a booking for tying his lace as he went to take that corner. Mate, what? Come
Yeah,
on.
he's not 10 yards away, is he?
What's he
Fuck
doing
me.
there?
Wasting your own time. Who is that? Conser. Can't tell who it is. Liverpool.
Might get sent off if he's not careful.
No, he was. Their Liverpool player was like basically stood on the line, stood on the ball. Come on, lads.
Go on, lads. Away.
Away the lads.
Isn't it weird this? Just
Isn't it weird? Like last time I was watching Newcastle in the Carabao, we was there
Yeah.
trying to beat him, and now I genuinely have nerves. Like they have to win this. Come on.
Yeah.
So strong, Wilson, but
They've done a really good job of keeping it in that corner, you know, because they've kept it in the corner for like pushing 3 minutes now, which is, I know obviously Liverpool got it out, but 3 minutes wasted in that corner is really, really impressive.
no way.
That's a
Fucking
reet ball that as well.
Oh, Salah with his fucking hit and hope, swing a leg through it, bollocks. He's offside. He's well off.
Would you go corner or go for goal? Yeah, Gary Neville said go for goal, but he's smart now.
He's offside, isn't he, surely? Is he not?
Oh, you got to do better than that, lad.
Yeah, a bit weak.
Go, go, go!
Of all the people
He's
there,
halfway
then as well,
there, he's
I'd have
fucking-
put money on Callum Wilson keeping that down there.
Keeper.
Keeper. Oh, it's a
That's not the
strange-
best kick, that is
strange
it?
place to
Weak
kick
foot, wasn't it? He didn't want to risk playing it in and
Ref?
hitting a man. My heart is fucking pounding, you know.
They are trying to send Joe Linton off.
He does just right. He does rugby tackle, to be fair.
Does he?
Looks like Joe Linton's going to get a red.
Let's have a look.
What the fuck? He might get sent off for that.
Do you know what that's like? Almost what Anthony Gordon did to get sent off and miss this game.
That was a key.
You know when you go to like push someone by the shoulders, but you actually like
Yeah.
fucking smack him in the face.
That was
and
a
then
that was a
grabbed
key.
it.
That was a key. That
Do you remember when Rooney, I think it was against West Ham, Rooney did it. You know when we were 1-0 up and they were counter-attacking. You know you just take someone out when they're
Yeah.
counter-attacking. But Rooney like 2-footed him and got a red card.
Yeah.
It's either West Ham or
Shit.
keeper.
Ball out.
That's it.
Yes,
That's
yes.
it.
Well done.
Well done, Newcastle.
Well done,
Away the lads.
Newcastle.
More to the point. Fuck
There
off
we go.
Liverpool. That's what
Yes.
matters.
There
the
we
point.
go. That quadruple's faded fast, hasn't it?
Why is it every year like Liverpool are on for the quadruple and like don't end up getting anywhere near it?
No, Well, because they don't really want it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. They ain't
It's
got the
like-
passion. They don't really want it. That's what it is.
Hey.
Bloody hell, that's good news, isn't it?
That's good. No, starting off great
now.
Brilliant.
Hey,
Well done.
don't let me down, United. Now.
Well done. Should we FaceTime Ethan?
I want
riskiest thing we've
Liverpool
ever
fans
done.
to be in the chat having a go at Ronnie, because Ronnie was at the academy. I love it when they have a go at him for not like loving Liverpool.
For not loving Liverpool.
As a former Liverpool player, Ronaldo, how do you feel? You must be
Mainly on
sad.
Twitter, I've seen people tweet you like having a go.
I'm surprised how many like Liverpool fans on Twitter knew that I played
Yeah, I've
10
seen
years
it.
ago. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you
Yeah.
respond, or
like you should.
we
you
released
should
you.
remember
We
this.
released you. You weren't good enough for us. Get over it. I'm like, how do you even know that I played for them?
Because they probably watch a lot more of your stuff than they
I
admit.
love
Yeah.
people that are like obviously not in your level of football having a go at your footballing ability. And also, as if you would like, as a United fan, would want Liverpool to do well. Like, get a grip.
If Ethan sends anyone a video, let me know. I'll put it on the screen.
Okay.
Okay, he's fucking buzzing, isn't he?
Alan Shearer. Hey. What a time to be alive.
He's that good,
Newcastle winning a trophy. I honestly thought I'd never see it in my lifetime, you know.
No.
I wasn't asked about whether I did see it, obviously.
Brilliant. That's good, isn't it? That's a nice way to start the day, isn't it, Jay? Who cares?
It is. I'm just annoyed it had to be Newcastle that did it.
Yeah, but I don't care. What's your against? What have you got against Newcastle?
They think they're our rivals. Yeah. They genuinely act like they're our rivals. Like they do it all the time on socials and when you chat and that, and it's like because they haven't got any other rivals. Because like Sunderland and Middlesbrough aren't even in the same division as them, literally. Yeah. It just does me head in a bit. But I'm glad. Obviously, I wanted them to win.
Yeah. But it's nice to see Liverpool just. They've had an Arsenal week, haven't they? Other than going out of the title race.
Yeah.
Arsenal usually sort of.
Me and you were chatting upstairs a few months ago, and I said genuinely, I think they can do the treble. Like anyone that can win the Premier League can win the Champions League. Yeah. That's a given. Yeah. It just is. Like usually, not always, but usually, like over the last few years, the best teams in the Champions League have been Premier League teams.
Yeah.
So you can do like City have won it, Chelsea have won it. City and Chelsea obviously been in the final. Like. It's Liverpool have been to a few finals. Liverpool have won it in the last 5 years. Like you can win if you can win the Premier League, you can win the Champions League, and especially this Liverpool team. Then they get knocked out of the FA Cup by Plymouth, right?
Yeah.
Which is fucking mint. Yeah. So they're making all excuses there. Well, we didn't care about that anyway. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Yeah.
We didn't care. We're going to focus on the league and the Champions League. You think, all right, that's fair enough. Do you know what I mean? Then they're in the Carabao Cup final. You think, well. Liverpool in a cup final against Newcastle, that's kind of in the bank.
That's a given.
Yeah, that's a given.
Yeah.
They've got a Champions League, was it quarter final, whatever it was, against PSG, where they win the first leg. Yeah. So you think, well, that's
taking it back to Anfield as well.
That's the laughing there. So the beginning of this week, they probably thought we're practically through in the Champions League, and we're going to win the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
So for him to be out of the Champions League and to lose the Carabao Cup final, Ronnie's got his pawn playing. Then we're laughing.
That was. Do you know what? It actually wasn't. That was actually.
It actually wasn't.
It was actually this watch long, but the ad. Sorry.
Was it?
Yeah.
Ronnie likes to listen to it.
I like to watch myself. Sorry, but
when he's having a wank, funnily enough. So it's instead of porn. This is nice, isn't it? This is very nice.
How long will this last? This feeling of mini youth.
Until about 6 minutes.
What's the Latin word? You remind me of it. The phrasing. I always forget it.
Oh no, it's Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude.
It's like, is it a German phrase for like taking pleasure in other people's misery?
Yes.
Yeah, I love a bit of that, man.
How long will this last?
Until Leicester score in this 6 minutes.
The thing to remember about today, is it don't really matter for United. Yeah. Like, all right, we finished 14th or 15th. Who gives a shit?
What really matters is that Liverpool lost.
Yeah, Liverpool losing a cup final. Really matters. That's the real quiz.
And once again, they do this whole big thing about being the best team in the world.
Say you think.
Being the best team. Yeah, and actually, United might be having a shit season, but who is the only team out of us and Liverpool that are current trophy holders? We are. We're the current FA Cup holders. They ain't holding shit. Do you know what I mean? So, in a way, yes, they might be top of the league, but that doesn't get you anything. Being top of the league in March isn't a trophy. We are the FA Cup holders. They don't hold anything. They can fuck off. Unbelievable. What a moment. We're actually, as of right now, we're better than Liverpool. Aren't we?
Yeah.
Because we hold.
We haven't lost twice this week. We won in Europe.
Yeah, exactly.
We battered our rivals in Europe. Yeah. 4-1. They lost at home. Do you know what I mean?
Embarrassing.
Frauds.
Absolutely embarrassing.
Slot out. He's genuinely the worst Dutch ball manager the Premier League's ever seen.
Yeah, I completely agree. He's a ball for us.
Ten Hag was in the Premier League 2 seasons, won 2 trophies, yeah?
Yeah.
Slot's been in for 1 season and he hasn't won out.
Exactly.
What you have to remember is, by this time into Ten Hag's tenure at Man United, he had won a trophy.
Yeah,
So by the end of March, Erik Ten Hag had won a trophy.
That is a great point, right?
Slot has not done that.
Ten Hag went up against Newcastle in a cup final and he won comfortably.
Comfortable.
Slot, pathetic. Man.
Can't get it over the line, I'm afraid. It's sad, isn't it? It's sad to see. Again, a once great institution like Liverpool just crumbling.
I'm not going to lie to you, things have went slightly pear-shaped for Liverpool since Carragher's AFCON comment. I don't know, man.
Well, come on.
If you combine, that's a lot of juju his way.
I was going to say, is it a bit of a juju there? You know what it was, right? Do you know what made me laugh about that? Is the level, like, it's like the 5 stages of grief. It was the 5 stages of coming to the place where you fully apologise.
Yeah.
It was like, he said it at the time, and Mitrovic just tried to give him a tickle and said, like, look, this ain't going to go down well for you. You might want to think about what you're saying here. And he didn't say that, did he? He carried on.
No.
Like, oh, you can shut up kind of thing. Then he went on Twitter, and it still wasn't the apology, was it? It
wasn't.
It was basically utter woke nonsense kind of tweets. And then eventually, people at CBS got hold of him and said, have a word. Like, you need to sort this out. This isn't going to go well for you.
Can I slightly add to the narrative about that?
Yeah.
I actually think we can chart Liverpool's sort of recent decline down to the 5th of January, which was when they played the mighty Manchester United at Anfield. So they drew that game at Anfield, 2-2. Arguably outplayed, should have lost. Then the next game they lost at home. They lost away to Tottenham in the Carabao semi.
Imagine losing to Tottenham in the Carabao.
Embarrassing.
Never my club.
Then their next league game, they drew with Nottingham Forest, dropping another 2 points. Then, after that, you think that wasn't bad enough. They lost to PSV in the Champions League. Then they lost to Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup.
Plymouth?
Then they gave away a late lead against Everton, drawing the game. Then they drew to Aston Villa.
Never.
Then they lost to PSG across 2 legs. And now they've just lost the Carabao Cup final. The decline started at Anfield that day with Manchester United.
Ruben Amorim, my manager, right? He's the one.
He's done it.
He derailed City's season when he was at Sporting, yeah, and he did it against United, right? That was it. Once he got hold of him, that City were done this season, yeah, and he's done the same to Slot. That draw, wheels come off. It's hammering the facts.
Embarrassing, isn't it?
It's the hammering the facts. You're right.
Yeah, it's absolutely embarrassing.
He's the best manager in the world.
So
Could they?
What? No.
Don't say it. Don't be ridiculous.
Could they
Enjoy this.
On Bumble.
But they're not.
Right, I'll do right. Bargain. Do you ever do that in your head? Do you ever bargain when you're watching things like football? So like, I'd take a win here if it meant we lose next week. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
I do it all the time. Like, would you take, right, Liverpool bottling the league, yeah, for us losing the Europa final to Spurs? That's the scenario. There's no ifs or buts. That's the scenario I'm giving you.
Yes.
But bottling the league to Liverpool.
I don't know actually.
To Arsenal though.
This is the scenario I'm giving you.
Sorry.
That is it. Liverpool bottling the league, United lose the the Europa League final to Spurs. That's the payoff.
We win. We both win.
All right, yeah, you can both. Yeah, I'll give you that. I think you both wins a bit of a cop out because they're going to win the league. But I get your point. I get your point.
Because
but so what's the other option? Is we lose the Carabao final, they don't win the league, or we don't win the Carabao final possibly anyway, and they do. I might as well take.
No, the Carabao. They've
not
lost
the Carabao.
final.
The Europa. Sorry.
What do you mean?
So the options are either we lose in the final, but they drop the league, or they win.
No,
the league,
there's no other options, right?
And
there's no other options. Forget all that.
Right.
Forget all that. The options is just that one I've given you. Just that one.
Would you accept
not that? No others.
There's
no
alternative.
other caveats.
But the problem
just
is,
that one.
The real life alternative is they are going to win
That's
the league.
That's what I'm saying to you. So you're giving a scenario where you've kind of done yourself a favour because they're going to win the league anyway. Forget all that.
My issue is if
we bottle the final.
If we lose the final just so they lose the title,
it's tough.
I still think the getting Champions League, the revenue, PSR, rebuilding our squad in future will get hampered. And then Liverpool are still better set up to eventually win their 20th before us anyway.
Okay.
In future seasons.
Yeah. So I'd
don't know.
I'd fucking lose a Europa League final all day long if it meant I'm bottom of the league. all fucking day long, and you can call me whatever you want to call
People
me.
in the comments,
I don't give a
so
shit.
someone said that's a small club mentality, but we're not giving up the Champions League final here. It's already the second-rate European Cup. Do you know what I mean? So we can be a small club mentality. We're already a bit of a small club, the fact that we're not in the Champions League. So
I'd take
up?
anything to
That's what's
stop
playing
them
in my
getting
head.
to title number 20. For us to be the only one on 20 and to see
Yeah.
them crumble the way they have, I would personally. But I mean, that's just.
Do you know
my
me?
opinion.
And I don't mind Spurs enough. Where, do you know what? It's a tempting.
I mean, I'd rather your scenario where we won the fucking Europa League, obviously, and they win out, but that ain't going to happen. They're going to win the league.
You've been haunted by the ghost of Jamie Carragher there.
What's that? Let's have some.
Do you know what?
Yeah, look at that.
Do you know what?
That picture, by the way, of I
Yeah,
don't even know
yeah,
if he might not even be looking at Van Dijk, but because it looks like he is.
It's all time on that.
It's a fantastic.
Have you not tweeted they said I was finished thing yet?
Who?
No one done that.
You said
Van Dijk saying they said I was finished. I bet that's done the rounds.
Yeah.
That little clip. That
People
little
are too
meme.
sharp, man.
Hey, do you remember that one? That went viral. That so many times when they said I was finished, and then when he was like losing finals and bottling other games, it's like, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, they are finished now. I mean, I wonder if they will. Obviously, they've still got the league, but do you think they will lose Van Dijk or Salah or Alexander-Arnold or all three?
I don't know. You know, I think it's weird with Salah. I don't think Salah is adored as much as he should be by them lot. Like, I know they love him, but I feel like they don't quite love him enough.
They don't love him as much as they love Gerrard.
That's what I mean. I don't get that.
And not actually anywhere near as much.
Yeah.
It's nowhere near.
I don't get it because, like, Gerrard, I get it, he's homegrown. I understand that. But that's like us preferring, I don't know, Danny Welbeck over Eric.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, just because he's homegrown doesn't mean that you have to prefer him if there's a much better player.
Yeah.
And for me, Mo Salah is a much better player than Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't think that's a debate.
No.
Carragher's not.
I mean, you might disagree. I think
Has Salah turned up in big games though? In big finals?
Mate. Yeah, surely.
Gerrard has the iconic 40-yard screamer against West Ham, done he, in the FA Cup final? Was it?
Mate.
I don't know. But
What's Salah done in an FA Cup final?
I'm having a look now.
Has he done anything in final?
I think the slip's a bit.
The slip, though, cost them the title. And also, I know everyone will go about Istanbul and obviously did well now, but like, wasn't just him, was it? Like, let's be honest. Was it Haman who came on at half time? That made a massive difference.
I don't know if this is true.
Yeah.
There's a Facebook post 2 years ago
Yeah.
that said Mo Salah has 0 non-penalty goals in 14 finals. Now, obviously, that's 2 years ago. But how many finals have there been in the meantime? Carabao last season, this one. Is that true?
I mean,
Is Salah just... He's got 0 open play goals, which means he obviously has scored in some finals. But we're probably not counting penalties or whatever. But it's not Didier Drogba levels. It's not even like, kind of Cristiano Ronaldo, Wayne Rooney levels, who at least has got multiple goals in finals and stuff. Ronaldo, obviously, another level entirely.
Me?
Yeah, you. But that is an interesting point. Yeah, Salah, not quite done it in the big finals, has he?
he got him there, though, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
it's hard to underestimate that.
Like, also, like, they didn't win a title for, how was it, 30 years?
Yeah.
And he's the reason they won it.
Yeah.
Like, they don't win a title
Yeah,
without
and there
Mo
is
Salah's
no
goals.
final of the Premier League, is there?
No, and it's like...
And they're going to win another Premier League
The
this
guy
season because
scores
of him, so
almost
fair
every
enough.
game, and now it's like non-penalty goals in finals to try and prove Gerrard. I know you're not trying to do it,
Yeah.
but Gerrard was better than him. I just don't see it myself. I
Salah's definitely a better player.
I
than
don't
Gerrard,
see it like.
comfortably.
I could get it if Gerrard had delivered a Champions League and Salah hasn't, but Salah won a Champions League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's it, yeah.
And Salah didn't cost him a title. Gerrard literally cost him a title. For me, I just think Gerrard's obviously a very good player. No, I'm not saying he isn't, but I think Salah's in a conversation for being the best player or one of the best players playing in the Premier League. I don't think Gerrard is. No. I know they try and say it is, but I don't. It's like the other day, when Jamie Carragher was chatting Scholes. How many titles have you got? 7. Scholes is like 11.
Yeah.
Imagine having 11 Premier League titles and a guy that's got none. People say he's better than you.
Yeah.
Fucking do me a favour.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Like, it is.
That is mad.
It's not just about titles. No, but some of it is.
Yeah, and also, it wouldn't just be about titles if Scholes had won 2.
Yeah, he's won 11.
He's literally won more than anyone that's ever not played for Manchester United.
Yeah.
More than him. Like no one on the planet has won.
The guy came back when he was 35 and won another one. Like, and also even like, listen, there's no denying how class De Bruyne is. I'm not being silly about it, but even De Bruyne left the Premier League, went to Germany for a bit, and then came back and smashed it. Scholes literally got into the United side and won things constantly while he was there. Retired, came back and won another title.
Yeah,
like, man, I don't know, man. I think there's just too much of an agenda to try and make Gerrard the best at everything.
Absolutely. Right, we've got a few super chats. What have we got here? Own Sawyer Hartley says Paul Shoes, which is a classic from the last.
I think that's an all-timer, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. You weren't here last week, were you?
No,
they must have been trying to talk about Paul Scholes, but they just did a super chat that just said Paul Shoes.
Paul Shoes.
Shoes.
Shoes. Sorry,
on your feet.
Paul Shoes.
And that was the whole super chat. It didn't say anything else on it. It had no context. I don't know who he's talking about. Paul Shoes. Wilhelm says, "What do you make of us signing a Dutch striker, Ty?" Yeah, I'm going to read it because I like it. You'll like this, Jay. I don't know if you've heard of him. You might have done a news on him. Yeah. What do you make of us signing Dutch striker Ty Shocks on DT's Willie? I think he's a...
Oh, is it meant to be Ty Chokes on DT's Willie?
Yeah. Think he could really
chokes on the mic then?
I think he could really work in the system. Would you sign him?
What's that all about? What have you done that for? Don't be that. It's stupidness.
Benjamin
Super chat, you got to read that.
Toffin says Eddie Howe now has as many trophies as Arteta. That's rough stuff, isn't it?
I love that. That's a very good point,
that is really rough stuff.
That's one for the Ronaldo Brown catalogue.
It's been stored.
It has been noted.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, it obviously isn't quite as good, but it's not like the one Arteta's got is a Premier League or a Champions League. You know what I mean? He's got an FA Cup.
I want to see all these people that call it the Energy Drinks Cup when we won it and we're moaning about it and saying how rubbish it is now.
Yeah, exactly.
Change the tune.
Graham Sharkey says, get that up you scouse. See you next Tuesdays. Enjoy the one druple this season up the Reds.
One druple.
One druple is what you used to call your penis, isn't it?
One druple.
Just a little druple.
One druple.
How could it be more than one though?
What, my penis?
Yeah.
I've got 3 kids, you cheeky swat. Of course it's more than one.
Wait. So you've got...
You put him up to this, haven't you? Yeah, you're getting him at it.
One druple. Oh, one druple of... Oh, we're talking about release. I thought you were talking about the actual
member.
Anatomy.
I didn't have my druple on me watch-along bingo.
No, me neither. Firdaus Mohammed says, a better comparison would be Beckham versus Cristiano. Is he talking about finals there? I'm not sure. Thomas Dickinson says Giggs has 13 Premier League titles, the same as Arsenal have won in their entire history. It is absolutely ridiculous, that, isn't it?
Do you know what it is with Giggs, right? It's the fact that everyone has to skirt around the issue of why he's not in the Premier League Hall of Fame, why they don't like talking about him, why they don't want to say he's the GOAT, why he's not in that chat, why people almost have to ignore him. And it also is it's mockery, that whole Premier League Hall of Fame thing, where it's like, well, we're not having Giggs in because there's question marks about what his private life and what he did, but we'll have John Terry in, who literally got a 4-game ban for shouting "effing black, see you next Tuesday" at a fellow pro. Like, that's okay, but this isn't. And it's like, I'm not saying that one is better than the other, whatever, but surely if you're going to take a moral stance, you take a moral stance across the board. You don't just go, we'll take some of the moral stance, but not all.
Yeah, we'll be
like, you have it as a consistent,
like, worse than
for us,
else,
Premier League Hall of Fame means you've got to be whiter than white, squeaky and squeaky clean, whatever. Not, that we'll accept, that we won't. It's bollocks, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, we've got 10 minutes till kick-off. That's sort of crept up out of nowhere, hasn't it? United kicking off in 10 minutes. The very elusive 7 p.m. Sunday night kick-off, which is a disgrace, isn't it, first of all?
It's a disgrace.
It's an absolute disgrace.
Isn't it mad that
kids have got school in the morning?
This is your feet up time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a little trivial thing like Liverpool losing the Carabao Cup final could just make everything so much better for you.
Yeah, it absolutely
does. It's literally, it's energized. It feels like a caffeine hit.
It does, doesn't it? It's weird. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm like...
I was on the way here and I was just watching it on my phone and I was like, Isak's goal went in and I was like...
I'm like, yeah, man.
I'm going to have fun today.
Yeah. And whereas if they'd have won that now, you'd be like...
No. Liverpool really just didn't show up at all in that final.
I think they looked leggy.
You watch that final and you would never think that Newcastle were, 25 points
but they had what?
League.
Or was it Tuesday night?
20 points or whatever.
2 hours, was it, on Tuesday night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they were still feeling the effects of that? Am I being kind to them now?
One complaint from Liverpool fans is that Slot very rarely rotates his team at all.
Yeah.
And they have quite a deep squad, but he does start the same week in, week out, midweek, and he has his favourites. And I think what you're seeing now is the past few weeks, bit of burnout.
Well, he's been absolutely right to stick with the same team this week because they've. Oh no, they lost both, didn't they? That's a shame. Yeah, he's probably probably have a point there, right?
Yeah, probably have a point. Switch up, maybe. Give all people a chance.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Exactly. It's backfired massively, aren't it, when you've lost both games?
Yeah, out of both competitions.
Both cups and that. Oh, yeah, God. I think he'd know better than that, wouldn't you? Man of his experience.
Well, he's not actually got that much experience.
That's true. He's, you know what I mean? Never won out in the Premier League, has he?
No, that's interesting. Never really won that much as a manager. We've got a super chat from James Stewart. It says, Joe, can we have a McFlurry in the 9 out of 10 club? Maybe, but that's for another time.
Is this the Sloppy Joe's watch along?
He's paid £3 and I'm reading it out.
Nah, I don't mind.
Callum Ridings.
Don't get all aggy with me, sunshine.
Well, good like you didn't start it. Right, come on. It's all a
he's
joke.
Paid £3 and I read it out. It's a super chat. You got to read it out.
The thing is, James, you've only paid £2, but.
He's done me there. Listen, you don't even have to pay if you want to big up Sloppy Joe's on this podcast.
Thank you. And actually, it does need to go in the next round.
No, it doesn't.
All right, well, let's not do that now. Callum Ridings says, you forget, lads, we have more trophies than Liverpool. We'll have more trophies than Liverpool by the end of the season. The Europa League and Luke Littler's World Darts Championship that he showed at Old Trafford. So that counts, because that was lifted.
Been on the channel, Luke Littler.
Yeah, he has. Was a Gaza 2, says Lucas Ball signing for United next season. I don't know who that is or what that means.
Lickers Balls.
Lickers Ball, maybe.
Lickers Balls. Is it one of them?
If it is one of them, it's a really bad one. I don't mind getting stitched up.
I've been stitched up a few times because I'm thick.
Seymour Butts.
It's because...
But Lucas Ball, it's just a name.
I feel like you don't mind it because it's an opportunity for you to let out your intrusive thoughts unapologetically.
Yeah.
With an excuse behind it.
Yeah, exactly. But that one couldn't even get it going. Rahil says footballers need to be aware of their influence. So if a player is an excellent player and a great person, that takes precedence for me. I think you're not necessarily disagreeing with that Hall of Fame. Have that across the board.
My point is, don't make different moral judgments. If you're going to say, look, we look at the Premier League Hall of Fame, it's not just what you being a good footballer, it's you being a good role model as well. I understand that, even though I think it's a bit wishy-washy or a bit soft, whatever. Okay, I get it. But you're literally saying, the guy that got a ban for racism, that's all right. The guy that didn't get convicted of anything, but there's still question marks, I get that. That's not all right. And I just feel that's where it becomes a bit murky because then it's like, well, which is it? Are you making it about moral judgments or not? And if you are, who's deciding whether a player's private life, if you can say that, or off the field, or certain things they've done on the field count and what doesn't? Yeah. That to me seems, just unfair. And I'm certainly not saying that you should forget or ignore or, just sort of turn a blind eye to certain things. I'm saying you've made a rod for your own back in, you've made it sort of skewed because you've gone, well, we're not having gigs in, but we're having John Terry, and that's fine, and those kind of things are all right. And it's just like, I think, hang on a minute, that doesn't make much sense to me.
Brian Casey, obviously long time supporter of the channel, part of the channel, says no school tomorrow, Joe. It's St Patrick's Day. It is St Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that is a day off school. I forgot that.
Is it? It's in the UK. It's not, is it?
No. Is it heck?
Is it?
I don't think so.
St George's Day ain't a bloody day off.
No, St Patrick's Day. I didn't know it was a day off in Ireland either. But I guess I'll defer to Brian Casey on that. Joe McGraw, obviously part of. Regularly featured on Stretford Paddock is in Chicago for this. Did you see this story?
No, I haven't.
He did say he said that. He said that quite a few
7 a.m.
He's a good lad, isn't he?
He said that a few months ago.
Joe's that kind of guy, right? That I always look at and go, if I could drink like Joe McGrath, I probably never would have stopped. Yeah. He just gets nicely drunk, doesn't he? He's always friendly. He makes friends.
Nicely.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I've been with Joe McGrath.
Yeah, but he seems to be all right. When I saw him in the Arsenal game, but even then he was levered.
He was at the Arsenal game and he was fucking levered.
I don't think of him as ever like anything other than like when he's had a bit jovial and kind of amusing.
He's fine. He's good.
He doesn't seem like he's an handful. He gets himself in trouble.
It was him and McCullough was proper. Do you know that there's that one mate that's just like knows that he's incredibly drunk and just keeps pushing the issue with him. Do you know what I mean? It was hilarious. Just have another one.
Macca's like that.
And then he
do you know remember Macca was younger?
Then he got him like a
mate. Macca's a night, right? If someone's levered around Macca, it'll keep him going. When we was in Thailand, right? James Young, who was on the preview with me the other day, top lad, love him. He was absolutely levered in Thailand, wasn't he? And he was like that.
He turned up levered,
right? Yeah. McCullough,
I don't know,
he was sat with us drinking. And there was at one point, right, where me and Joe were holding James Young up, and McCullough gets a tray of drinks. McCullough's like that to him. Yeah. I was like, stop giving him drinks. Giving him shots and all that. And he's like,
it was like a little, what was it, like a bucket and spade bucket from like a beach full of like Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Like a
Macca's
litre
giving
of
him
Jaeger
them.
bomb.
And I felt like I had to proper be a dad and was like, stop giving him more drinks. He's had enough for me, and you had to carry him to the taxi, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good night actually.
Good night, actually. Yeah, it's, you know.
It'd just be lovely to see.
Actually, update. Was a Gaza 2 says, lol, Lucas Ball plays for Bolton.
Does he? No. We've got a
Bolton fan over there.
Do you know what, right?
Well, unless he's like a youth player that I don't know about, not around the first team.
Not in the first team.
Could be a youth player.
Well,
Right.
this is BS.
We've got, right, you could have, if this is a joke, right, you could have picked any team in the League One or the Championship and got away with it, but you picked one
you
team.
happen to pick
We
the
have
one
got
team.
a Bolton, a fan of that team in the studio.
He could be a youth player.
No, I've googled it. I can't find it.
There's a lot of balls involved.
Yeah.
There's a lot of balls in Bolton, Harvey just said.
Yeah, that's true. Just under 2 on average.
Hey.
What's that? The little. Have you ever noticed that wolf face over the tunnel at Leicester? That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Do you know what, right? I don't think Jamie Vardy will ever get over that Batman thing. Was it Batman or Spider-Man? I can't remember. It's Spider-Man, wasn't it? Where he's just a Spider-Man, he jumps out on his teammates.
Yeah.
And he just gave him the most lukewarm response ever. Have you ever seen that video?
I'm watching it now.
Harvey, you must have seen that.
Yeah.
Honestly, right?
No,
if I ever did this with you lot, and I got a reaction like this, I would never come back into work.
Oh, no.
They're just not even asked.
No,
Honestly, I get second-hand embarrassment from that.
And he's dived out.
And none of them have laughed. None of them have been shocked. They've all just gone, hello. What's he like?
Right, get your score predictions, and then we've only got 3 minutes to kick off.
See
We've been absolutely carabao off our tits for the last hour, but now we switch to Leicester. Ruud van Nistelrooy's men travel to their own ground.
I hate this.
To play Manchester United.
I hate sort of sticking the knife in Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
I don't.
I love Ruud, mate.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
Is that how it is?
That's how it is.
All right, fair enough.
Fuck him then. No, I do. I
Not to
agree
be
with
rude.
you. I agree with
Nice.
you. If we had to beat anyone, it wouldn't be him.
Get out.
Oh, no, that weren't great. That
Ronaldo, what's your score prediction? Talk me through this. We haven't even spoken about United for the last hour. How is it going to go today?
That's why we were happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it's actually been good. We've been able to enjoy it because it wasn't talking about Manchester United. Go on, talk me through the game.
Do you know what? I'm expecting nothing but a United victory today. I believe, from what I've seen over the past couple of months from Leicester, not great at all.
Yeah.
And this would be a game where we should, that's a bit of confidence, maybe get a little bit of attacking fluidity and be a little bit more adventurous than normal against the poorer oppositions, get a bit of confidence going into the international break. Will it go that way? I'm not quite sure. It does look like an underwhelming attacking lineup, to say the least.
Why do you think we put Xerxes on the bench, especially with the international break coming up?
I don't know. I think him and Casemiro have played a lot of football the past couple of months, especially the best couple of weeks or so. I'm not quite sure. And obviously Ugate's been ill and he's probably first choice, so that's probably an easier explanation. As for the Xerxes one, maybe it's just giving a little bit of rest.
Yeah, interesting.
Did he get picked for Holland?
Not only did he not get picked, Koeman basically said, I'm not picking him because he's shit.
Yeah. Although De Ligt got back
all he
in.
said. He's
more like, I had a dig at him, didn't he? When he was like, he needs to, like, he spoke about something, I can't remember what he said. He didn't say he's shit, but he said something that was a bit negative, I thought. He's always got something to say, Ronald Koeman.
He said he was omitted. Xerxes was omitted from Netherlands squad because I don't think he's good enough at the moment. In particular, scanning when turning or passing often goes wrong.
There's any fucking need for this?
Our options are limited up front, but I still think you have to earn your selection, and I don't think he deserves that right now.
Do you know what that is? Right? I will tell you exactly what that is. Yeah, that goes back to the 1991 European Winners' Cup final, right? When United beat Barcelona 2-1. Koeman was in the Barcelona team, and he has never, ever forgiven United for that. And that is what that is all about, so he can fuck off.
I just don't think he's very good at football.
Is there any need? If I was Xerxes, I'd retire from international football immediately.
Was he 23?
Do a Ben White.
Yeah. Fuck you. I don't want to play for Holland anymore. I'm done.
Holland is shit.
Yeah,
do that. You respect Ben White for that, basically saying I don't like Southgate, so as long as he's the manager, I'm not playing.
No,
I don't respect it.
I think. Who do you think you are?
Yeah. Yeah, no offence, but up until like.
Do you know what the mad thing is, right? Do you know one thing I will say? I remember when on the overlap and we were going on about
That's a lie.
this, and
you wouldn't have got a 50 million move to Arsenal if you weren't rated.
And I didn't really get involved in the chat at the time. When you were going on about this bit about England, I didn't get involved because they were talking to the Arsenal fan. I couldn't be asked. I was waiting for him to start talking about Kobe Mainoo before I joined in. But I actually think Ben White would have been a useful member of that squad because he's someone who can play right back and centre back.
I'm about to say something
matters in international football because you need someone who can play well.
I'm about to say something about him.
Two positions, and I thought he would have actually been quite useful.
Like, it might be devil's advocate, and I'm saying something about him. Ben White's actually a player that I actually rate. I think he's a much better player than people act like.
I agree with that.
I think he's a good player, but when he said that, he wasn't.
Yeah.
And also, when I know he's got a big money move from Brighton to Arsenal, but he wasn't getting picked. He wasn't like first name on the team sheet and you need to respect me. He was like up and coming, trying to prove himself.
Yes.
Joshua Bowart says it's a fox, not a wolf. Oh, that would make sense obviously with them being the foxes, but it's not orange. That picture wasn't orange. Unlucky there, decent little.
I thought
flick
you
over the shoulder from Holland. No, I just had a bit of a brain slice. Score predictions. We didn't. What you'd actually give us one, Ronnie? You just said we're going to win.
3-1.
Nice. Thomas Dickinson says 3-0 United. Craig Thomas echoes that sentiment, as does Dave Taylor. Oh no, he says 3-1 actually. Paulie Elsie says 7-0. Come on. Dibiotti says 1-2. Joaquim says 2-0 United. Played out 2-1 United. Very confident, very optimistic. What do you think, Jay?
I said 1-0 United on the preview. I think Højlund will get a goal.
Yes.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the post Liverpool losing a final giddiness. I actually think we might be able to do these today.
Yeah.
And it's not even the team that he's put out where I've gone, actually looking at that team. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like you look at the attack of Eriksen, Garnacho, he doesn't screen goals.
No. But Højlund's already had a shot. And it was a really difficult shot and he put it wide. But Højlund averages like 0.9 shots per game in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
The fact that he's already had one leads me to think that we might be seeing a bit of a continuation from the midweek.
Look at the way we talk about 72 million pounds.
I thought Heaven did. I thought Heaven did so well even now. I thought like there was quite a few times when Onana giving the ball, and I was thinking, don't give it him there.
Yeah,
and he did, and he kind of got himself out of Maiva. So I thought he did well considering. He looks like a decent player.
Yeah, he does, and his name is so good that he's going to have a song within about 4 starts. Do you know some players? Like, never really... Like, did Pogba ever get a proper song?
No, not really.
And he was there for like 6 years playing every week.
Do you think...
Heaven's name is
Pogba was part of Other Chance, wasn't he?
But he didn't have like his own thing. Whereas Heaven, his name is so perfect for songs. There's so many songs that have the word Heaven in. I think he'll have a chant before the end of the season if he keeps playing. Heaven... Must be missing Aiden.
Must be missing an angel.
Missing one Aiden.
Yeah, it's a good name for some chance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's easy. Belinda
Heaven is a place on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that was the pun on the thing, wasn't it? Yeah. The old Belinda Carlisle one. We need an Engelbert Humperdinck song, Ben. Producer Ben loves a bit of Engelbert Humperdinck. Bizarrely. He's only a young lad as well.
Good lad.
One of the most weird things I've ever seen. No disrespect to the lad. Each to their own.
Is Dorgu still...
Oh, what's going on here?
Fuck's sake.
Is Dorgu still suspended?
Yeah.
It looks like he's been out for like 8 Premier League games.
This is his last one.
Is it?
One of them was a FA Cup game, actually. Fulham.
Yeah. Feels like he's missed loads. He was unbelievable the other night.
Yeah.
Just an absolute fucking train of a man, wasn't he? Just up and down constantly. So much work.
I mean, it's a save.
Oh, yeah. No way.
Do you think he made it look difficult?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yes.
Nah. I think he handled it well.
Can you pick someone out? Good.
Just a bit.
Composure. Just a few ricochets went Leicester's way in it, and Vardy got slipped in.
Yeah.
There was rumours of Onana not being available today, innit?
People saying he had conjunctivitis, didn't they?
Yeah.
You've been to,
they were saying that.
You've been on conjunctivitis.com before, haven't you? Now there's a site for sore eyes.
That's very good.
That's actually top notch.
That is really good. Really good.
Of course I fucking did.
Our reaction did not. Our reaction did not give that the credit it deserves.
No, it's a fantastic joke. It's not mine, but it's good.
It was too good. That was the issue because it was that good.
Yeah.
It felt like you nicked it off someone. Not that you're not very funny because you are, but That's what spoiled it for me.
Not sure what that infers. Actually, I am sure, and it makes me furious.
It's why I didn't want. It's like you know, them goals where you think, is it offside? You wait for the VAR decision. Yeah. It was like that.
You knew it was offside, didn't you?
Yeah.
You knew it wasn't. But you just thought. You could have celebrated anyway.
I'm sorry. Do it again.
No.
Go on. No. We're in it.
Of course not. I like Garnacho on the right better as well for this system.
Help him out.
I think in a system where it emphasises number 10's creating chances for the middleman.
Limits his decision ability.
Yeah. Oh, you've got fucking very lucky there. Love that look. Absolute clash from.
He got clattered.
Fuck all wrong with him.
He might have
There's always one person.
He might have broken a rib. To be
There's
fair.
always one person that's going to get clattered by.
Nice. Oh! Ooh. Oh! He could have easily broken his ribs there. That was a heavy collision from you guys, wasn't it?
He's winded. Winston taken out.
It might have just be winded, yeah. Yeah, it's a. Oh, I didn't see it there. We just saw the end of it. Good physicality from Ugarte though, and well recycled here. So we come back well, and actually find a nice ball. You've got a runner at the back post in Mazraoui. Hoyland does well, flicks it on. Not bad. Decent little start.
We need to see Hoyland and Garnacho like connecting a bit.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I'd love to see that.
It's bad when you see the last goal that they connected for was an accidental.
Mate, honestly, I don't know how much you see it on camera. I notice it more when I'm at the game, but it's like they genuinely despise each other.
They might.
Like the reactions mainly Hoyland's reaction to Garnacho. Garnacho didn't have any reactions to anything, but he ignores him constantly.
Football's a lot,
and then the reactions are like.
You just play better football when there's actual relationships between the players, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Aiden Evans. He's got a new start. When he first arrived, he had a mad afro, didn't he?
That's what he's got on his, the lineup picture before the game.
Oh, has he?
Now he's got a nice hair, different hairstyle, hasn't he?
Different hairstyles.
I was going to try and name what it's called, but I wasn't 100% certain and I didn't want to risk it. What would you call his hairstyle now?
Some like side cornrows kind of thing.
Yeah. Sure. When does a cornrow become a braid? If you don't mind me asking.
It's the same thing.
Okay, thank you. Is one where it's attached to the head?
Fuck off!
All the way, and one it comes off the head.
A braid or a cornrow is when it's attached to the head and comes off.
Okay.
When it's just like a single one, that's a plait.
A plait.
Or a twist.
Or a twist. Great.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to do hair. My daughters and that. And I can't.
Just in case it grows back.
Nah.
Or you could just.
My missus has to do my little girl's hair all the time. I can't do anything.
Really?
Yeah, like if my missus is ill, then my daughter's just having a.
Or you could just get a hairdresser.
Do you know what I mean?
Not every morning.
Yeah, like you know when you do like missus will do like, how do you want your hair this morning? Because I know a lot of dads who do that. They'll learn in case like the missus can't do it, so they can do it, and I never bothered to because I'm just lazy. I've got hair and veneer.
It's actually not that hard.
Yeah,
3 strands. It's
I'll
you could buy one of those.
I'll get you
to
come. You can come round in the morning and do it for
those plastic doll heads that you see, like people who are training to be hairdressers get. Yeah, you should get one of them.
Well, can I not practice on you when we're there? And then it'll be like a surprise for her.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So if I ever come on a watch along and I've just got full cornrows.
I'm not saying that. It's more like she has like French plaits or pigtails or something. I don't think I'm going to be doing cornrows.
Well, you need to learn everything though.
Do you know what I mean?
So basically, you need to become a hairdresser.
Yeah. Not that. Like you can watch them YouTube tutorials. I gave it a go, but I gave up after 5 minutes. I was like, nah, this is long.
Just like 3 strands, and as I can see, it's not. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just talking about doing a girl's hairstyle, not like cornrows or anything like too intricate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As long as we're on the same page.
Just make them wear it down every time.
Yeah.
How about wear it down?
The only times I've done it is literally just a ponytail. Yeah. Come here. There you go.
It's like off to the side, like.
There comes a time where they start learning to basically do it themselves.
I know, yeah. That's probably going to happen a lot sooner than me learning it. To be fair, you make a good point there, Ronnie.
There comes a time where they can fend for themselves.
Yeah, I think that's going to happen soon.
Got that. Beautiful.
Lindelof is alive.
Go on, Ericsson.
I always wonder whenever there's matches where the 2 teams match up formations. Sometimes you don't know whether it's going to be cancelled out as a boring fest but then like they can both be the same system, but there's a lot more like fluidity in a certain one, or there's different rotations and
Go on.
Or bad
shit. Go on.
quality. And sometimes as well, when you're matched up man for man, if your players are better quality or more athletic or whatever, you can have completely dominate. Because if you don't win your battle, then you're just fucked, aren't you? Hopefully, we can do that. We do struggle to play out from the back, don't we? That's good, though. That's really good. Yeah, it was good. Nice touchdown from Hoyland as well there.
And this is what happens now, where Delo ends up being the left winger. Go on. Just got touch, isn't it?
Yeah. Decent little run out there. You got
No chance. High and wide.
That's two shots.
For that.
2 shots from long range from Ugarte. Don't really think that's his game, but
He did, it's because he got that one the other week, didn't he? Who was that against?
Everton. Good technique on that.
It was. To get that much power without sticking it over the bar.
It's like them overlaps there on the left where it's the low. Like sometimes you're thinking, it looks so much more threatening when it's Dorgu doing that on his left. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't trust Dalot's first time left-footed cross to be as dangerous, do you?
No.
What was the one the other week when we were against Arsenal? Last minute.
Oh, mate.
Booted it into the away fans.
The reaction to that was like he just booted it into his own goal.
Yeah.
Everyone went berserk.
But then before that, he was the one that put it on a plate for Mazraoui.
I know.
So that's the thing with Dalot. You can't ever rule him out and say he's just bad. Because he does a lot of good things.
People forget about that one.
It's just
when I say people, I mean I forgot about that one.
I'm certain it was Dalot, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm almost certain it was.
I just forgot. I remember that one because I just remember the reaction of the crowd.
Yeah.
Fucking Dalot. Honestly, it must be so horrible. Just being like a Leicester fan waiting for the inevitable.
I know, yeah.
Even like Southampton know the doom, didn't it? But Leicester have always got that little thing of like, we're kind of down.
And their fans think they like after the Premier League win and that couple of good seasons.
FA Cup win.
Yeah, FA Cup win. Their fans did get like a massive entitlement thing going on where they.
And to be fair to him,
if you win 2 major trophies in like 5 years,
Yeah.
whatever it is, you would get a bit like, but you know, we should be doing better than
you
just
don't
being a
think you're
yo-yo
gonna go
team.
from winning the league to being relegated in like 4 years, do you? I know you can, but you would hope
but I understand
grow beyond that.
Go on.
That's a good ball. I knew
You knew
it was a good
good.
ball.
Yo.
He's unlucky there.
Just on his heels a bit, Ericsson.
Ericsson's having a go in, but I don't think he did too much wrong there.
I could tell that Bruno was putting a good ball in there. I could tell the way he shaped up to hit it. That's a good ball. Do you know what?
Maybe it's a bit of both. Yeah, it's
it's
not
not a great
back
back heel. Not that it's easy, but again, if he's left-footed, he probably uses
give
his
it-
left
I
foot
give-
and just slides it along the ground there.
To load the benefit of doubt, I think it's difficult.
And it's not his
And that's
fault.
just
He's playing on the wrong
poor,
side,
to
is
be
it?
honest with you.
think Mason Mount gets on today.
Yes, I do. Yeah. If he's fit enough to play, I think he does. Yeah, that picture is going absolutely fucking massive. That Isaac one.
Yeah, I reposted it as well.
Everyone
Of
is
course you
just
did.
everywhere.
Knew you'd be straight on it. That's a great turn. Go on, lad.
Absolutely everywhere. It's just good watching your rivals lose, isn't it? I just think,
you know what's good about that as well is I don't like Newcastle, but I don't hate him like I hate City. Had it been like City Liverpool,
I probably wouldn't have watched
that's
it.
like I'm not going to be buzzing that City won a trophy. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not going to be like I'd rather Liverpool lose than anyone, but it's not the same. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind Newcastle, to be honest. I don't like them, but I've got no
growing up, I didn't
them.
mind them at all.
Yeah.
I actually quite liked watching them a lot, especially with the teams at Cisse and Demabar, and I thought they were, and they just looked like an all-round decent club, to be fair. Good fan base, Premier League staple, and then as soon as they got pretty decent with the money, their fan base went so like strange.
I think they were just looking for rivals, and they thought United are the ones will hold me on. And that's what annoyed me, because I'm like, listen, it's other than like 96 to 97 or whatever, it's never been Newcastle and United as rivals. That's not been a thing.
And even
then they're trying to force that.
And then
it was just like, it's like United versus Blackburn in 94 or 95 or whatever. Like, it wasn't a thing other than the title race that 1 or 2 seasons. So to see it, I just think, shut up. What are you on about?
Yeah. Who have they got near them? Obviously,
Sunderland, Middlesbrough,
Hull-ish, Durham-ish. But again, all of these teams are... Rangers. Yeah, if you want to push it. Rangers. Rangers is probably closer to Newcastle than Manchester, though, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't know
I'm
either.
not sure about
Not
that.
sure.
Have a look.
It always makes you think, well, but when it's a separate country, there's actually, usually a lot more distance. So you think it's definitely not closer. I'm thinking geographically in my head that doesn't feel like it is.
Nah, I don't think it is.
Yeah. Because you're going on like it's Edinburgh. It's still Glasgow, which is a bit further in, isn't it?
I need some of that as the crow flies. 193 miles as the crow flies. No, 193.
You're doing it by
kilometres.
miles and not by like driving time.
Yeah.
Okay. 195.
120 miles.
From where?
Newcastle to Edinburgh. To Glasgow.
120.
Yeah.
And it's 193
Do you
from
know what I
here
will
to.
say? Have you ever been out in Newcastle?
It's more than 120 miles from
Yeah.
here to Newcastle, I'm sure.
Have you been out in Newcastle?
Maybe. Nah, I don't think it is because no, I've never. Because it's around. Is it around 88 miles
You know
from here to
what?
Birmingham?
It's 106 miles from Manchester to Newcastle and 120 miles from Newcastle to Glasgow. So it's not as far as it would seem, actually.
So instead of being like really wrong, you're just wrong.
Well,
Wow.
wrong, 10% wrong. And also, it was what Harvey said, not me. Sorry, Harvey. Only 10% further.
I thought it would have been. I did think, Joe, that it would be further than that.
Yeah.
I thought the difference would be.
Edinburgh. Mate, we're fucking reaching it.
Because
Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter what teams in Scotland are close.
And
They're
the
not even
issue
the
is,
same fucking league.
14 miles can still be
It's not,
like.
not going to count, is it?
14 miles can still be like what? Well over half an hour, or maybe even longer. So, yeah. Is it?
Yeah, depends how fast you're going. How's it?
Touche.
This conversation is fucking
Okay.
burning my
Go on,
head out.
Onana.
Yes, go on, Andre.
He actually did well there,
Yeah, he
because
did,
Lindelof did his best to fuck that
Bad
up.
things happen when you let the ball bounce in it.
Yeah.
As a defender.
Lindelof was somehow hoping that ball would travel straight to Onana's hands, even though it bounced outside the box.
Still got one on him.
That's classic
still,
Lindelof.
Still
that.
got one in him,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Victor.
He always looks a bit featherweight in these situations.
He's never sure
Right.
what to do because you wait in,
Right.
but he just
Yeah.
actually, do you know what it is? He's literally just misread the bounce of the ball. There's nothing more to it than that. He's misread the bounce. I thought he was waiting for Onana, but he wasn't. He just got the bounce completely wrong. Oh, it's a shit pass.
It's not a good pass from Ericsson. Like,
No, it isn't.
He's not a good start, Ericsson.
No, he hasn't.
Him and Dallo knocking balls a yard either side.
cool.
Bruno's
Do you know
just
what?
Gorgeous, isn't he?
Keep that.
Just fucking absolute. Where would we
Might
be
get
without
bullied,
that
yeah.
man? He's just
Yeah, he's
everything.
well
innit?
there.
He's just everything, innit?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he is. He is unbelievable.
you have some dickheads who
beard.
go in. This is the problem at United. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
The same way Fergie and Busby were the problems at United.
Yeah.
And yes, I've just compared Bruno Fernandes to Sir Alex Ferguson and Sir Matt Busby with my chest out and what?
Chest doesn't. Get it out.
Get out there. You do it for me. You've got a chest. I haven't.
They've got to pay £5 in it on the link.
What? For my chest?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm worth? $5? You know, kids to feed. Fair enough.
If
We got a caller?
enough people sign up.
Yes.
Is that Harry Winks on the bench? You know, I forgot about him.
You know.
Playing in the Champions League final, didn't he?
Bloody hell.
He's not. He's
If
not.
you
He's
can-
not.
if you can call
he's
that playing.
He's a
I'll watch the
nothing.
game.
He's a nothing player, though, isn't
Who, Harry Winks?
Yeah.
He's just there.
he?
Isn't
Blink and you miss him.
he? Nice.
Very good.
Really good.
Yeah. Plays with one eye closed. Right, go on. No, shite.
Right, here we go. Garnacho.
Best day of his life.
Ooh, good
It's
strike.
a shot.
Good strike,
It's a
though.
shot on target.
Because it
We'll have
never
that.
fully landed properly for him, did it?
It's
He
not a
had
bad
to-
strike though.
Yeah, to do well
Good
there.
attempt.
Who's their goalie? That's a face I've never seen before. Hermansen. I think I've seen that before. Are you into F1, Jay?
No. Not at all.
Not Tory enough.
Are you Ronaldo?
Not sorry enough.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
You into it?
No. If we're coming towards a season where it's like close,
Yeah.
I can basically watch any sport if it's
Yeah.
like close,
Mm.
even the ones I'm not that bothered in. But F1, you know who's won the league before the season started?
Really?
Like half the time, like literally
I just who has the
50%,
fastest car.
50% of the seasons, you know within the first 3 races who's going to win the league. At
Really?
least 50%.
Right.
In the last few years, it's like, oh yeah, he's got the best car, he'll win. It's just
What's Hamilton up to nowadays? Is he
he's
still
just
in
moved
it?
to Ferrari,
Right.
and their car looked quite good in testing, but it looks shit now.
Really?
And but there's loads of rule changes next year, so that's when they're really going to see.
What rule changes? What?
Just basically the car's got to have a horse on it or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know the last time I think I actually watched like a final day sort of race to decide who's going to win it.
Was it Jackie Stewart?
No, not far off. I think it was 2008. After
No, it was Hamilton, wasn't it?
Hamilton and Alonso.
Yeah.
And Alonso's team thought he'd won.
Is that the one where Hamilton did win?
Yeah. And they were all celebrating, thinking he'd won, like the championship, not the race.
Yeah.
And then they realised. Yeah. I remember at the time wanting Hamilton to win, not because I didn't really like Alonso and I was mildly interested and I thought it was funny, but I'd be lying if I said I care.
Lindelof again.
High foot there.
Coming out with the axe.
Oh.
I hate that one though, when they duck into it.
Yeah. Right. But I think it is a bit of a high foot. It's not a high foot, just a foot that's up to no good. If you know what I mean?
What?
Because his foot's there, but he don't get the ball.
You're always up to no good, you?
It's a good way. I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah, like it's not. You're not winning the ball with it, and it's 2.5 feet off the floor. It's not going for someone's head, but it's just you're going to give a foul away there. Oh, lovely. What are people saying in the comments? Alonso was 2007. Says Om. So,
yeah. No, well, Hamilton won 2008 then, eh? That's the whole point we've been making.
Fucking, he's having a go at you, mate.
Right. So we see.
Was that not? I feel like
2008 is what
people
I said.
saying it was Massa, not Alonso.
Oh, was that what it was? Are you sure?
I'm not sure. But Mark Hatton seems to be sure. That was Massa.
It might have been. I thought
Felipe
it was Alonso.
Massa. Do you remember what happened with him, Felipe Massa?
Go on.
Is he not the same guy that wins all the time, isn't it? No.
It is at the minute, yeah. Max Verstappen wins every year. Shout. Massa got he got hit in the head.
It must have been Massa's team then, not Alonso, yeah. They were all going celebrating like they won it. And then it turned out that it was Hamilton. That's the last time I watched it. I remember it was like 15 years ago. No, 17 years ago.
The one was good about 4 years ago, wasn't it? The Hamilton last lap one.
What was that one? Was that the...
Where it came down to the last race, and either Hamilton or Verstappen was going to win it. And down to the last lap...
Go on.
And then Hamilton was at the front, but he had really shit tyres on. And Verstappen was basically at the back, and he had really good tyres. And they did a safety car, so everyone has to slow down behind the safety car and basically drive around really slowly.
Go on.
So you basically stay in the positions you were going to be and you can't overtake.
Yeah.
But for some reason they let Verstappen unlap himself from all the other cars, and they didn't let everyone else unlap themselves. So it was basically just the last lap of the race. Verstappen and Hamilton were like next to each other, and Verstappen had really good tyres and Hamilton had really shit tyres. So Verstappen won, even though it was just absolute bollocks.
Really?
And literally everyone said, you can't. You either have to unlap everyone or no one. They basically just did it because they wanted it. Sorry.
I was watching you tell that story and I missed that.
Look where my feet went on that.
Ericsson almost absolutely bent one in the top corner there.
Have you seen that meme?
I missed that completely.
I almost said that. Have you seen that meme where the guy's like describing like a fight that he was having with someone? It was a rapper on a couch, and he's proper reenacting the events. And he's like swinging himself on the couch. He's like, "Oh, in a full Nelson," like that. It's funny enough where I am gonna show Joe in my own time.
Yeah, show me later. I need to see that.
Yeah, sorry, I missed all that because I was absolutely transfixed in your story about Verstappen and Hamilton and the
basically they just went, we want a final lap showdown between these two,
right?
And fuck the rules. That's what we're having,
right? And the Hamilton's team were like okay with that?
No, they went absolutely ballistic for about 8 months and tried to like change all the. But basically, it was something that had never happened before or since. Letting one person unlap themselves.
Well, there's no justification other than we wanted it to be a race.
Well, they didn't say that. They just said because he needed to unlap himself. But yeah, there was no justification.
Oh yeah, I can see this again now.
It's definitely a cross, but it's a fantastic little effort.
Absolute ice cream whippers.
What was it we were saying? Ericsson's not having a good game so far. He nearly pulls one right out of the bag now.
I think Mark.
I hate. You know what's funny
Mark Hatton knows more than me.
Right.
And he's correcting me because he seems to be the F1 guy.
Let me know. Sorry, correct us because we don't know.
Like that, though.
We're novices.
Do you know what?
Let us know, Mark.
I'm going to respond to what Jesus said
because
that's what football is like in terms of fandom.
Go
on. And especially on Twitter is like a player could just give the ball away every time they've got it and just be shit for like the first 30 minutes, and then it could be 8:30 and then you tweet Ericsson's having such a poor game. That's a game.
and then he does
He
something like this.
He
but it goes in.
scores out of nowhere like 20 minutes later, and people respond to your tweet. Shut up, you dickhead. What
You're the king.
And I'm like,
for that,
right, do you know what I mean?
I will never
And it's like,
forget.
what?
I will never forget your McTominay one, where you tweeted McTominay could score a brace every game, and I still won't rate him, or something like that.
And this was when it was like 0-0.
It was 0-0, then it's 7 minutes later he scored 2. It looked like Ronnie was reacting to him scoring a brace and slagging him off.
So he looked like
Big news though.
Got ourselves a
Hey,
special
we
friend
have
here.
got the main man is here, Macca himself.
Move over that way. How you doing? Fresh off the plane, how are
Yes, straight here, yeah.
you? Get on that. Get that down.
Did Ericsson cross that then? Or
Smashing the chair
that's
into
what
the
it
table.
was just
I think it
smashing
was a
that
cross. Oh, well done, Heaven.
defended.
Well done, lad.
Well done, Heaven.
Defending
I got the dodgy seat.
Yeah, that's what you get for being late.
What is this?
So you're about
ours
to
now.
look about 1
It's
foot
alright.
tall as well next to me, unfortunately.
Sharesies.
Oh, do you want to swap seats?
Seat's hella low. The hell?
Yeah, swap seats.
No, that's your seat.
I don't mind.
If I
I don't
sit
need
there,
this
you know.
big boy chair.
They want to split us up.
Segregation,
You were accusing me
degradation.
the opposite.
I love that. I'm so glad you know what I'm on about when I start shouting it.
Is that from the top of the tower one?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
This country.
I don't like this.
How you doing?
Do you want to
No,
swap
it's weird.
seats?
No.
Stop trying to swap.
Did you
with
say, do
Macca.
you want to swap seats?
Swapsies?
Swapsies.
Swapsies.
Have you been watching the game?
Yeah, I've had it on the phone in the cab
lad.
and that, and walking down. I've seen that, the back post cross towards the low and Hoyland. Did you see the tackle by Connor Cody on Hoyland? I know he won the ball,
it was a
but
bit
bloody
rough,
hell, he
innit?
went to like proper hurt.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello. He doesn't know,
Sorry, who do
he
you
doesn't know,
think
he
you
doesn't know
are?
what he's doing.
Was that
Played
Daka?
Aiden.
Yeah!
He's had that programmed in it
Yeah,
from the
he
low,
has.
innit?
Yeah!
The low's infected him with that.
Hey, he'll
I'd
be
be doing all
high-fiving all over the gaff
He does
now.
well. Oh,
I'd be
he
doing all that if I
Actually,
was
you
a
know what?
player,
He
you know.
recovers well there.
Yeah.
Because he lets him.
And
get
then
in
he
front of
gets the
him.
pass
Oh,
away
mate,
as
he
well.
does well, yeah.
Look, he
He's
gets the
Daka.
pass away. Because he could easily lose that
Yeah.
watch.
Dink.
Make sure he gets the pass
Yeah,
because
it's nice that.
your man there's closing him down.
Yeah, he does well there, Heaven. Twice. The first one he recovers.
And
well,
he was
the
out of
second one-
position because he's on the left here.
Yeah.
It's weird
I
to
was
see Victor
confused
in
at
the
the
middle.
touch attempt. What was he?
Is Victor in the middle, not the
It
lips?
looked weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's a pass, that is. Oh, mate.
You know.
My first problem about today was
I was
no
about to
Xerxes.
say, I thought you were going to not bother when you
gutted?
saw the starting lineup.
Go.
Starting
Go.
11.
I was
Oh, yeah, you're in here, lad.
You gotta get a shot.
Hoyland's in
Who
it.
he
Back
left?
to the box, in the box.
Shoot.
Go on, Rasmus!
Yes, son!
Go on, lads!
Go on, son.
Get in! Well done, lad.
Buzzing for him.
Hell.
Oh, he's done it! Like he scores every week.
Bruno assist again, you know.
Yeah, baby, was it?
Unbelievable.
We're back.
Well done. On
We're
his
back.
weak foot as
I'm not
well.
gonna say. I'm not saying we're back, but you know, in the last couple of weeks, we
been
have.
back, haven't we?
Yeah, we're back. Last couple of weeks we are. By the way,
Bruno.
where's Ethan?
He's at the game.
Is it
He went to the game.
Yeah. Wembley.
You know what? That's embarrassing by Liverpool. You know, to allow them to win their first trophy.
Look at
in
Faze.
70
Look
years.
It was terrible.
Oh, mate.
I'm glad though. The last two games they've played have silenced all them knobs that were talking about. Oh, he's the greatest. These are the greatest players. Oh, Van Dijk's the greatest. And Salah's
Mate,
the
it's finished that,
greatest.
to be fair, as well.
It's a
Did
great
Salah
finish.
play today?
Yeah. It's just anonymous.
Barely.
Bobby Valentino did. That's a great goal, by the way.
Yeah.
Because it
It's
felt like
really
it took
good
too
finish.
long.
No, really
to
good
shoot.
finish.
Yeah,
Ball
you
pass.
could tell he was a bit like, you know, a bit nervy.
It went through his mind to
it
pass
went
as
through his
well,
mind.
didn't it? Because
Can
he
you
assisted
move
the low the
forward?
other day.
Just scooch forward like about a foot,
Why?
just so he's not in Jay's shot. We have to separate up a bit more now. We've got more of us on the table.
First goal in 22.
So it's almost like someone predicted that in the preview.
First goal in 22 appearances.
Good, beautiful.
Jesus.
He'll go on now.
Matthew Coward says
Hat-trick's on.
you're
How
lying
lo-
if you didn't think he was messing that up after the first and second.
No, I did.
Yeah, he looked a bit jittery though, innit?
On
That's
his
why I
weak
was
foot as
going,
well.
pass it, just pass it.
No, I'm glad he didn't. Look at Hoyland now.
You lot wouldn't have heard it because, oh my God. What the fuck was
Ericsson,
that?
what are you doing, lad?
You lot wouldn't have heard it because you can't hear TV, but United fans were giving it all the your wife's a grass and
Oh, look, do you remember that?
Rude.
Last time. What made me laugh about that is, like, Jamie Vardy, your wife is a great, and he acknowledged it and he was laughing, but then he took it a bit further and started calling her other things.
Yeah. As you should.
And then he wished he hadn't engaged.
Yeah.
He also nearly scored as we were
foul.
singing it, which
Oh,
was a
no.
problem.
Yeah, can't be having that. Yeah, Liverpool just didn't turn up at all, did they?
I didn't watch it, so I got off the plane and
they
seen
look
it.
knackered. They look shit.
Comfortably.
The season's over.
As the plane landed, I checked and I just started cracking up at the score.
They need to.
I know you don't particularly care about the stats, but Newcastle literally had loads of shots, good chances.
That's a finish. It is a finish, isn't it?
And that's after the last 10 minutes where Newcastle was sitting back.
Because
we need
Newcastle scored
5 in
2
like
in the
this. This
first
is what
half,
we need.
didn't they?
No, I think either side.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Fair play to him, man. Like, I'm happy for Ethan.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we take for granted winning things like the Carabao Cup and that, because obviously the expectations are a bit higher. They'll build a statue for Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
And
they'll build a statue for Van
Well, they
Dijk
built one
as
for
well.
Bobby Robson, and what did he? He was there for 5 years and didn't win out.
I like Bobby Robson.
I know you like him. I always find that a little bit odd.
Yeah, that is a
that
bit
statue for him at Newcastle.
It was
Do you know what I
almost
mean?
like
They
a...
rushed that one through.
Yeah, like I'm not no disrespect to Bob Robson. I think he was a great guy and obviously a top football man. But like I get it at Ipswich because he won 2 trophies there. But
Is he not... Is he from that part of the world?
I think he is.
So maybe it's like for an accumulation of what...
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know actually.
He's from Durham.
Yeah, that is that.
Oh wait, no, sorry.
Because
He
I know
died in Durham. Apologies. He's from
because he played for Fulham.
Oh, no,
as a
he is
player.
from Durham as well.
Yeah, because he played for Fulham, didn't he, as a player?
Sacriston,
I think.
which I think is an artificial sweetener.
Sacriston.
Yeah, you get that in Diet Coke. But that's where he's from.
Right. So
But yeah,
there's
it's a bit of a quick turnaround, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Nah, that's defo accumulation. Like,
Right, fair
he's
enough.
our guy.
Yeah.
We love him.
I'm not
Lifetime Achievement Award. Yeah.
It's like when Ryan Giggs got a PFA Player of the Year. Remember that?
Yeah, that was funny. He played like
Bit
12
weird.
games that season.
Or was it? Sorry, the sports personality.
I know what you meant.
Sorry.
I knew what you meant. Yeah. You know, he was. I won money on that. He was 66 to 1 when that was announced.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you put money on it?
I put 5 on it. Yeah.
You're
You know, I had
66 to
money
1?
Yeah. I was
I
at
had
uni
money
as
on
well.
it.
It was well handed out because I was skint.
I had money on Trump 1 and Brexit
Did you?
4 to 1.
Oh mate.
Sorry. Are you fucking Dominic Cummings? What do you mean you had money on Brexit and Trump?
Because I knew it was going to happen.
I didn't have money on Trump. I had money on Brexit.
It was
Though.
just obvious that it was going to happen.
I
Even though I didn't
No,
want it to happen.
you had money on Trump with me. Second time.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't lose.
yeah.
Second time
Yeah.
was easy.
Yeah.
First time.
Oh yeah, I had a 5 with you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Where were you the first time around?
Mate.
Ye of little faith.
Me?
Do you know what? I
I've
went
never
to
voted on any election in my life.
Can you vote in American elections?
If I gave a place of residence, I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
No.
We'll sell your vote.
Yeah. So
To an illegal
Maybe you could.
migrant.
Wasn't like Elon Musk giving like out millions of
I'd
pounds for
fucking be
votes?
right.
Elon
for
Musk
that as well,
can't
by the
vote
way.
though, can he?
No, he was like in Pennsylvania giving out big checks for people that voted.
Pennsylvania,
Tip mine
Hey,
down, please.
just off the A1.
So I think you could sell your vote to him.
I'll sell him.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he's an American citizen.
He's
Oh, is
not.
I think he is.
He's from South Africa.
I know, but
But don't you have to be an American?
you have to be an American citizen. Elon Musk is a US citizen.
He just can't run for president.
Yeah, he can't
That's
be
the
the
thing,
president.
because everyone's saying like, I know he'll be the next president. He can't.
Yeah, like you can be a British citizen without being born in Britain, can't you? You can get it. You can apply for it and stuff. You have to do a test, don't you? Did
Yeah.
you-
Yeah, it's actually like
There's a
questions
lad
about
who I
Martin
used to
Luther
work with
King and
who's
stuff.
from Turkey, but he did that. No, in England, you have to do and answer questions about Britain.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew you had to do it in America.
I'd fail that.
Yeah, I would. That's what I was going to say. But people who've lived in Britain their whole life, most people wouldn't. Some of the questions he was telling us, and I was like, "What year
Google
was
some of
this,
them.
that, and the other?" I'll have a look. Citizenship.
I was in the cab with my boy Sam Grafton, and he's a great poker player. And me and him always end up like doing football trivia, you know, just let's all name an French Arsenal player and keep going backwards and forwards. Like, and he asked me, like, ChatGPT 10 difficult trivia questions for Manchester United, and I got like most of them. But also ChatGPT messed up on.
It's not infallible.
It said who scored the most goals in a single Premier League season for Manchester United. It's obviously Ronaldo in 08.
In the Premier League?
Yeah,
or
just in the Premier League.
season?
It was Ronaldo in 08. But the answer from ChatGPT was
Nistelrooy.
Van Persie in 12-13.
Oh no! And also, the most goals in all comps in a Premier League season is Van Nistelrooy, in 44.
The one I was proudest of getting
Go on.
was who was the manager when United won their first FA Cup in 1909.
Oh, that's good.
That was the one I was proudest of getting.
It's not Magnol, is it?
It is Ernest Magnol.
Ernest Magnol.
I just said it like boom.
You know, I've got to give you credit as well because I was there then. So I have an advantage.
You had a season ticket.
I had a season ticket. We were so buzzing. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
How much did you pay on the door?
3 and 6.
Yeah. It's expensive, isn't it? Okay, now. Don't know you're born.
Do you know what made me laugh? You was on the overlap, and that Arsenal fan got asked that question, and you was helping him out.
And I was going,
Sega.
Everton.
Yeah.
Sheffield Wednesday.
I was like, Mac is helping him there.
It was embarrassing. There was one he got wrong that I would have.
No, there was a couple.
Right.
But I, do you know why I felt a little bit sorry for him? He did that thing where he kept getting them wrong, and I think he was just, that was it then.
He went full Monty Panesar on question time.
Like, pass, don't know.
Yeah. For anyone who hasn't watched it,
Harry Potter.
watch Monty Panesar on question time. You can see the moment where his brain snaps.
Yeah.
Because he's an intellectual as well.
Yeah, which makes it worse. Yeah. But he's actually saying words that don't make any sense.
You know what? A referee just given a foul throw. I haven't seen it in a long time. I love that.
It doesn't happen.
Because it happens so often and they turn a blind eye to it.
Wow.
Lovely.
I'm failing this Britism.
What's the chance of
I'm failing this Britism test over here.
I would definitely fail.
All right, here's a question for you then. This is from the test that you have to do to become a British citizen if you aren't one. We've never had to do this test. Right? When did the Habeas Corpus Act become law? 1679, 1687, 1685, 1683.
And they're all very similar. So
It's not like 200 years apart.
Even if you knew it, it'd be like, oh,
wait, shit.
I should know that because I did law, but I don't. I'm going to guess at 16.
But we're guessing though, aren't we?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Undoubtedly, we're all guessing.
And we got a 1 in 4 chance of getting
1679, we got it wrong.
Is it multiple choice in the actual test?
Yeah, I think so. Which of the events?
Which guy?
Of the events?
This is there. I've got the Monty Panesar mastermind questions and his answers right. So he gets the first one right. How many pockets are there on a full-size snooker table? 6. Come on. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by a crab?
The episode.
No, but he won't remember.
Is represented by a crab?
Yeah.
Oh wait.
What's the question?
Which sign is a fish?
Which sign of the zodiac is represented by a crab? Someone said Cancer. It's right. He says Sagittarius, then corrects himself and says Scorpion, and he's wrong on both. Scorpion. He says Scorpion. I've not got that wrong. That's what it says. What is the title of A.A. Milne's stage adaptation of Kenneth Grahame's children's novel, The Wind in the Willow?
What is the what?
What is the title of A.A. Milne's stage adaptation of Kenneth Grahame's children's novel, The Wind in the Willow?
The Wind in the Willow?
The Toad of Toad Hall.
Yeah, he says Harry Potter.
Yeah, he's not.
Head's got it this point. He's like,
right. His head's totally gone. That's the moment where his brain snaps.
His brain out and stops working, right? So Henry VIII had 3 wives called Catherine, 2 were called Anne.
Oh shit!
Oh,
great clearance by you.
Is that you got it then?
Great tracking them.
I love that from a DD.
Oh no!
So this is Monty Panesar on
No.
Mastermind.
I'm not going to do
not
this.
glossing over that.
Because that's going to float back up here and I'm going to taste it in a minute.
Well,
Jeez. And you do the dirtiest ones in the room.
No, they've been a lot better because I've been improving my diet.
that was gonna rot, man.
I feel like improved diets give smellier farts.
No, they give more frequent but less smelly farts. Yeah,
Right. I won't go through the whole.
It's gone in our water.
The mic pick up as well.
Come on.
I'm not going to go through. I'm not going to go through the whole Monty Panesar thing, yeah. But I will get to the point where his mind fully shuts down, right? So let's just wait till United clear this because we don't want to be. Fuck off.
Touch. Yes. Unlucky. He does that well, you know, when he brings it down and just scoots past someone.
This is a question. What is the title of the first volume of C.S. Lewis's Chronicles of Narnia to be published? Chronologically, it follows The Magician's Nephew.
Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe.
You're right. He says C.J. Lewis, which makes 0 sense. Right? This is the best answer there's ever been to anything.
So just a reminder, this is Monty Panesar, former British,
and he picked
English spin bowler.
This is general knowledge.
Cricket, very, very good bowler.
Yeah.
And he's on Mastermind Quiz Show.
In an 1819 poem, what season of the year does Keats describe as a season of mist and mellow fruitfulness?
So he's got 4 options.
Yeah,
it's
4
one
seasons.
of the seasons of the year. We
and
know
it's
that.
the season of mist and mellowness.
Fruitfulness.
Fruitfulness.
You say probably maybe spring.
Mist.
Yeah, mist and you've got a 1 in 4 chance. I don't
mist
blame you.
makes me think autumn, but fruitfulness makes me think spring.
Well, you were right with your first guess. It's autumn.
Yeah.
If you guess what Monty Panesar said, I will give you at least 20 quid.
I reckon he went December.
Yeah. No, you wish he said something. He said Oliver Twist. That famous season, Oliver Twist.
He's gone. He's completely gone.
It's gone.
What if
God, he's lost it.
In on it And he's a comedian.
No. If he is,
If
If he is, and this is my favourite, right? This isn't even as bad, but this just shows you where his head is at now. In which city is the television comedy series Cheers set? And his answer was America.
Oh no!
He's just gone. He's gone. It's sad. We're sorry.
Oh,
Poor Monty. His head's completely gone.
I'm reading this super chat right now, and it's a good time to read it. T-Man 4, cut to the Y, please. Ronaldo spends more time on these watch-alongs on his phone than Macola, and that's saying something. And that's the super chat, so I've got to read it out.
Can I just show you what I was looking at? The comments.
Got me there.
It's got you.
I was looking at the comments.
I don't like telling Ronnie off because he holds it against me whenever I say
that's
it.
not me speaking, that's T-Man 4 speaking.
Slightly improvement as well.
But Ronnie's looking at stats and stuff.
No, he's not.
He's tweeting.
Try and help him out.
T-Man 4
tweeting.
also
He's
same
actually
person.
always tweeted.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
And this is why. But the other reason I've not said anything.
It's not like I'm fucking texting someone and taking a piss. It's usually about United.
And also, because when Liverpool lost that, I knew he was going to be tweeting, and I thought I'll allow him.
Is there fruitfulness in sport then?
But the fact of the matter is, Oliver Twist isn't a
No.
And also, Keats, fruitfulness, it could have been anything, could have any season.
He's not even hearing the questions, is he?
No,
It's
he's not.
You know that Felix Knighton got all the answers on his arm?
You never know.
He's looked at his arm and gone, England 4, Germany 2.
Wait, Bruno.
Like, his head now has fully gone. Like, and do you know what? The only thing I'll give him credit for is he's not passing. He's actually trying to answer.
He's not, though.
Yeah.
I do too much, says it, enough to make a grown man cry. Come on, Rasmus, up the Reds. Yeah. And T-Man 4 also
I'm surprised
says,
he didn't cry like Wout Weghorst.
looking good, Jay. I've never seen you dressed up this much.
Thank you. Do you know what makes me laugh as well? Not to keep labouring the point about the Monty Python thing. His nickname is the Full Monty.
Why are you looking at him so close? Ronaldo was just doing this.
I found that a little bit unnerving when I turned it on. It was like, I ain't gonna lie. I saw you
When he did it the first time, I let him slide.
Yeah.
And then he did it again, and I thought,
I was like,
weird.
it's alright, we're all friends. It was a little bit unnerving. One of the answers to the question, right? Monty Python's nickname is the Full Monty, and that was the answer to one. He got that wrong.
To his own answer?
Nah, there was like what film is set in Sheffield about strippers or whatever, and he said Dream Boys.
I mean, that's
at least it's an answer.
One of the great answers.
Yeah, he's done well there.
It's so good that.
To be on top of
Were those last few answers genuine though?
Yeah, no, if you watch it, his head's gone. It's like he's lost the plot.
It's unbelievable.
Like,
he was lobotomised half.
Yeah, he was. I think it's the whole
you
thing.
can see why he says all this.
Can't do that anymore, can you?
Yeah, he does. He's a bit of a nana, isn't he?
They don't deal on lobotomies anymore.
No, I don't think so.
What's a lobotomy?
It's when they cut off the front of your brain.
So you just a bit.
Turn into
One of
vegetable,
JFK's sisters had it. Yeah, like if you
like
back in the day, no, back in the day, if you had mental illness and you were like constantly acting out and being a handful, they thought it would calm you down.
Kind of basically.
I know. It's
Let's
just cut off a bit of
it
your brain.
It basically like zombifies you, innit?
Have you ever seen One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
No.
Oh, one of my favourite films.
Yeah.
I don't know how I haven't seen that.
It's meant Jack Nicholson.
But I mean, this is why I would fail like the British test.
Go on, have you got the British test?
Yeah, we did some before.
Oh, sorry, I was too wrapped up in me Monty Python Oliver Twist quiz.
Oliver Twist.
I like how we just don't talk about the game at all. When we're
Sorry.
No, I like it.
United are winning.
No, people like it, I think.
Rahil.
No.
Great tackle. Aiden Heaven, you beauty.
2 blocks. Double blocked by Heaven. Heaven's having a worldie, mate.
I want.
Ericsson again there, man. Ericsson's having a bit of a stinker, I'm afraid.
By the way, how many reform members?
Finding it hard to believe
Reform members.
we got
We'll pass that test. Do you know what? Not as many as you think, right?
Exactly.
Because they all go on about like British and the Empire and history, and they don't have a fucking jar of clue about British history.
But I don't think anyone does. We'd all fail it.
No, I've got a degree in contemporary history. I'll be alright.
I did history at A level, but
Well, there you go. Man. Between us, we've got.
And I did English language.
Well, there you go.
I still can't speak a word of it. Shoot.
No way you scoring there.
We've just allowed them a little bit of pressure to build up in the last few minutes.
Sorry. Before I left, it said me was going to start.
Mate, that was the rumour doing the rounds. And then, because apparently 09 had an eye infection. And then it's
conjunctivitis and that.
Yeah.
Mate, have you ever had that?
Once as a kid.
It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah, you wake up and your eyes are just
I woke up,
shut.
I couldn't see.
Yeah. Horrible, isn't it?
Like, stuck together.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I
can hear things, but I can't open my eyes.
I've gone dead. Mum, help. I've gone dead.
And it was like they were closed for a few days.
Fucking Dallo!
They were closed
You
for
don't
a
have to
few
use
days.
the outside of your right foot every single time, man. They're closed for a few days.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben, that was intentional from you pointing at me there.
Chisholm open.
Yeah.
Can you see his brain working?
IQ says, what's the United chant they're singing? It sounds been. Unfortunately, we have to have the volume low enough that
Give
we
us the
can't
tune
really hear it.
in a text.
Yeah,
Like,
do you know what song it was being, what tune it was being sung to?
It's probably Jamie Vardy, Your Wife is a Grass.
Your wife is a grass.
She is a grass. I remember when she did a video for Rory,
Can we get a bit
congratulating him on 100k subs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Rory's wife works in TV, innit?
Ah, right, okay.
So she was working with her, and she had like some mad wig on. I was like, she got a wig on, and she did. But you know what? Yeah.
Go on. Preach.
If she's like that, Vardy must be a. Well, we already know he's a wrong un, innit? He has
He
Red Bull
might
for
be the
breakfast.
opposite though.
He might be a bit
Yin and yang.
like...
Do you reckon he got inspired by Steve's video about Red Bull and that?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, apparently it's Ruben Amorim, he'll turn the Reds around. So, what about that?
Is
I
that
actually don't know
one?
that, to be honest.
Okay,
Do you sing at the ground, Jay?
is that it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm in the
You sing, yeah?
singing section.
You in the choir?
The swinging section.
Too busy shagging to sing, aren't you?
Hey, come on. Hey, you might actually get in trouble for that.
Fell
No,
off.
that'll be last time I got in the game now. Oh, well, the Texts have started, yeah. I'm
What's
not
this
going
about,
anymore.
swinging section?
Yeah,
Hanging.
Yeah.
Nearly fell off.
You might, hey, listen. You might want to put that on silent right now.
Yeah, that'll be like, that's it. Nah, I do, yeah, obviously.
I do.
Yeah,
I remember
Macca's-
going
I
as a
have
kid as well.
Macca's
And my dad going.
Macca's on it.
My dad going, you're allowed to swear in here, but as soon as you get outside, you're not allowed.
Is that what your dad used to say to you?
Yeah. Like I asked him, like, can I swear? Because I'm singing these songs and I'm self-censoring.
When I took my my lad, he was like swearing. I was a bit like, but then my mate who had his kid was like, you can swear, it's fine.
Yeah, no, you got to do that. I
And
think
was
the
like,
rules.
Yeah, when I started.
When you're in there, you can swear, but outside.
Outside, that's like, don't swear when you
I
get.
remember
Until
my
I
dad
started
used to
going-
occasionally tweak some
I still get
words
that now
to
from
start
mum.
with, so they
Yeah.
were swear words, and they told me what they
Yeah,
were.
Twice
But
years
eventually,
old.
Till I started throwing C-bombs at players
Yeah,
and
that's
refs.
it. Watching it at home on the sideline.
We don't have an
What you
ultras, do
doing?
we?
What?
United.
What?
Mate,
Ultras.
you're looking at it. Me and Macca. Party.
Don't drag me into that. I'm getting abused on Twitter for calling myself.
Apparently, I blanked
Jay
you.
brings a megaphone with himself.
Mate, I go,
And
come on, lads.
Jason had blanked him as well.
Oh,
Jason.
mate, this guy absolutely
I did.
threw me under a bus at Old Trafford.
front of
So
his
he walked
TRA
past,
members.
yeah, and I was there with my mates, and he walked, and you know you do that excited thing because you see someone, you know, it's like, yes, we're on here, and he went, yeah, like that.
It weren't quite like that.
It was. All my
Why
mates-
will you do it then? Because you're you.
I was like, so surprised I went, yes, we're on here.
I'm rushing down. It's just after
See the
kick-off.
excuses.
Yeah,
see,
it's
can you
just
see how
after
he's taking this
kick-off.
picture?
And then I'm already like about 10 steps down from where Jay, and Jay's gone, no, and I've turned round and I've gone, and then been carried on walking.
All my mates
Wow.
were like,
I didn't like that.
wow, he
I
does
didn't
not
like
like you. Hey,
like
We
that
still
at all.
have him on.
mate.
It's a bit mad that.
You know what I mean? And then when he did come and say hello and that to me,
Oh, he did come
this
over.
was right at the end and everyone had gone. So there was no evidence.
And he was asking for a lift.
After the game, when I had more time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, all my mates had left by that time because they leave about 3 hours,
That's all it was.
30 minutes left to go because they've had enough.
Leave at half time.
They do, mate. They did that the other day. On the Arsenal game, it was only like
The second half was the best half.
I know. It was me, Woody, and my 2 kids. And that was it.
In the whole ground.
Yeah,
Right,
in the whole ground, yeah.
let's have a little look at the first half of the game then. So United 9 shots, 2 on target. Leicester 4 shots, 1 on target. Crucially though, a goal for Højlund.
Yes.
Long time coming, wasn't it?
Someone
Jay?
called it.
Who?
Me on the preview.
Did you do a prayer on that?
No, I didn't. I'm not wasting
We didn't
prayers.
need to.
We don't. We have to keep them for important games.
Keep that for Xerxes.
I said I thought he'd break his luck and I thought we'd win 1-0. Obviously, we don't know how it's going to finish. But if we could have picked anyone to score, you'd pick him. We need
Yeah, you
him
would.
firing. He's going to play more games in Europe as well because Cheeto's not available. At least he's an option in the Premier League. So I'm glad for him, and I'm glad it was a good finish. And you know what I liked about that as well is he had a bit of time to think. Sometimes when a striker's struggling and you've got too much time, it can be worse. They need like an instinctive goal, but he had a bit of time to think. On his weaker foot, he is left-footed, isn't
Yeah.
he? So on his right foot, good finish as well.
Really
Happy
good
days.
finish. You know when it hits the side netting, it's so perfect.
Love it.
Rashford-esque, I thought.
Yeah,
You know, that
happy
kind
days.
of cross goal,
Oh,
bottom
don't
corner.
make me cry, Joe.
I see.
And also, we need these stats like 21 games without a goal and
What was
one
for-
goal.
That lingers over. That proper lingers,
What
doesn't
was
it?
Forlan's?
Mate, that was 23, I think, wasn't it? You'll remember this. Do you remember when he went to take that penalty as well and Keno stopped him? Because he did score a penalty eventually.
We're 3-0 up or something.
2-0 up, I think, and then he went to take him.
So out of order.
Like, give it to Rude.
My favourite was he changed the rule for shirts. Remember when he ran back again? I think it was against Southampton.
And he had his shirt in his hand.
He still had his shirt in his hand.
Because it was like a netting inside and he couldn't get it back on, could it? Yeah.
But like the whistle never went or anything, did it?
No.
It was weird.
It's mad in it, Fallen, because he's a cult hero for those 2 games at Anfield. Yeah.
And a bit more than that. I think we loved him because he just kept trying.
Yeah.
He always kept, and you could tell he like...
And also, there's a difference between going 22 games without a goal when the team's 15th and going 22 games without a goal when we're still winning titles and challenging.
And we got Solskjaer.
Yeah, like, people can be a bit more, like, patient and sympathetic when things are going well.
Who were the strikers on Fulham there? Solskjaer.
Rude was there, because he got that penalty that day. Yeah. He was there.
Did him and Rooney
Forlan was there right till...
Rooney and Forlan never crossed over.
No, they did.
They didn't.
Oh, hang on a minute. No, I'd say when Forlan... No, you're right. Forlan's last game for us was Chelsea away, which was Jose's first game. Because do you remember what happened?
1-0. We lost 1-0.
Yeah, because apparently he had short...
Who scored?
Weren't Lampard, was it?
Kesman, I think.
Oh, mate, that's knowledge.
I think it was Kesman.
Because you remember that's when he used to have they used to have the managers dug out in front of the away fans at Stamford Bridge, and he moved it because Mourinho was getting pelters off all the United fans. Yes. And he's like, I can't believe he put the dug out there.
That is stupid, isn't
it? But Forlan had studs on boots on that Fergie didn't like because he was falling over in them boots.
Fallen over?
Yeah, nice. And he wore him for the game, fell over, missed a chance. And then he said he got in the changing rooms and he tried to change him before Fergie got in there, and he didn't change him in time. Fergie went ballistic at him, and that was like his last game.
I was Good Johnson apparently. Sorry, my bad.
Was it?
There you go.
I apologise for.
I can't even remember. That was when I was
what have you made of this half, Ronaldo?
I thought we've been massively in control of it. The last 5 minutes was a little bit worrying.
Yeah.
But I think half time came at a good time for us. But I think we've been fairly comfortable. We've looked dangerous for the fact that we've got Eriksen as part of the front three. Kind of
struggled a little bit.
He struggled a bit in it, but I think there's a few more goals in it for us if we pick it up a little bit.
13th, you know.
Sure.
We 13th as it stands.
Right, we just
Spurs lost again today.
Just need to kill these off, man.
That's a great finish, you know. I mean, the keeper's helped him out, but didn't fuck all.
Who did Spurs play against?
Fulham.
Oh yeah.
It's onside. Very good run.
Fulham are a better side.
Very good pass.
Really good run.
The odds reflected that Fulham were heavy.
Got a bit lucky. You know what I like about it as well, yeah? You know when he receives the ball, because the defender messed up, his back's to goal. But not back, but he could have easily gone with his back to goal and tried to control it.
Yeah.
And he's kept going forward.
Yeah, it's a good goal.
Because he could have stopped there and just touched it like he usually does.
It's a good goal.
Yeah, he could.
It's not.
Did well to compose himself. Yeah. Because you could tell the touches were nervy then.
Yeah, they were.
Mate, his celebration would be so cold if he scored a lot of goals.
Yeah, it would.
No, I'm not giving up on him though. You know.
No, I'm not either. He needed that, and hopefully
this was good.
We can get a bit of momentum.
That is a shot, you know. He looks straight at the goal after he hits it.
I'm not sure.
No, look at it.
I think his lack of reaction makes it seem like he didn't mean it.
No, I think that was planned. Because look how Bruno passes it to him as well.
I mean, it is whips though, isn't it? I don't
know.
He's
looking at the goal. He's never not looking at the goal.
That looks like a shot from there, that angle.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it? It's a decent effort though, but Eriksen I think has looked a little bit sloppy. I think Dallow's looked a little bit sloppy, and maybe that's not a coincidence that they left two together. No, I think we've struggled down that side.
But the one thing I was pleased, because when I seen the lineup, I looked at it and I thought, Eriksen and Bruno, like I wanted Bruno to be deeper.
Yeah.
And he is, like I prefer it that way.
How good's Heaven been, by the way?
I was just going to say, Aiden Heaven has had more defensive actions than anyone else in the game so far, with 7. Just involved a lot. More duels won than anyone else in the game as well so far. He's just playing very, very well.
1 million
very
quid.
Well. I know.
It's a joke that I know already.
Yeah.
Looking like a...
And it was Compo, wasn't it, really? It wasn't
it wasn't a transfer fee. Because he was...
Did he not sign a pro? Did he sign a pro?
Is that not embarrassing for Arsenal? I know they're in a better position than us generally at the moment. The fact that we've just nicked two... Like, if that happened to us, I'd be so, like, embarrassed.
No, but they didn't have
Imagine that happening to us now while we're 15th.
But they didn't have to sell him, though. So they agreed to just give him away for that Compo.
No, but imagine, like, we lost 2 of our... Name the best 2 youngsters in our academy that aren't Aiden or Cheeto.
I think Shea Lacey's up there. I know he's had injuries.
Harry Amas.
He's Cheeto one's he's class in it.
the one where it's a bit peak for them.
Like, imagine they just left and went to Arsenal.
Yeah, you'd be gutted. You would be gutted.
But to be fair, they argue they've got a few stars coming up, don't they? That's what they're arguing.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we didn't want.
Yeah, but we just took two of them.
Too many good players.
Because that's what theyey've been at. Because they've got Ranieri and
when people say that, it's almost like they've got better players than them there. I don't think they haven't. Like Cheeto's breaking all their records.
Who's that kid they've got?
Cheeto's the one. Max Dalman.
That's the one.
They've got a 15-year-old kid.
He looks good chatting about.
He thinks like.
He's like everyone's like he's going to be.
There's a chance we could take him. You know.
He could be the next.
Do you know until he signs a pro contract for them, it's fair game for anyone.
Yeah.
You should
take him
because you saw him. Did you see him in the FA Youth Cup?
He was good. Yeah.
Mate, it was like us versus him.
Oh, you coming Villa? Who we played? Is it Villa?
Yeah.
In the Youth Cup.
Let's go Villa Park, man. You on it?
100%, bro.
Let's go.
Lovely.
May as well. We're gonna win something.
Second half, would you make any changes?
Mate, we could do the double this year. We could actually do the double, the proper double of the Europa League and FA Youth Cup.
Yeah,
that'd be mad, that wouldn't it? Finishing.
What are the women doing these days? Is any good?
Yeah, they're not bad actually.
Are they?
Yeah,
they need to sack that geezer Mark Skinner.
Skinner.
It makes my skin crawl.
Nice.
Wait.
Oh yeah. He does make my skin crawl though. I don't know what it is about him. Just something.
Might be surname.
Just something not right there. Yeah. We're third.
Yeah, but
we're not winning that league. Chelsea have done it already. Yeah, right, are we in the FA Women's Cup?
Yeah, man.
Is
the treble on?
Is that the real quiz?
Hey.
Do we do a parade if we're in the Europa League?
Yeah, we've got a semi-final.
Mate.
On the 13th of April against City.
Yes, I can have them.
Right, the treble is on.
City are good though, innit?
Yeah, they're decent then.
Yeah.
Mate,
Chelsea
we're going to do
Liverpool.
the treble this year, you know.
Imagine that.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Liverpool have just done what are they calling it? The 1-2-pull. What's it called? The
what do you call it?
One pull.
The one
you said it's the one dribble.
Yeah, Liverpool have done a one dribble.
Mate, if they had someone chasing them properly, they'd crumble, you know.
I know, that's a sad thing, innit? There's too much
that.
of a gap in there.
It's going to be 20 all.
I can't see Arsenal catching them now. It's done.
No, it is done.
We got to get the league title back ASAP, you know.
We can't have them getting sweated.
That's why ask Adam what the question.
I think we're winning next year.
Earlier.
Oh yeah, we gave a scenario. Like, if Liverpool bottled the league, right? If you had a choice, Liverpool bottled the league, but it means we have to lose the Europa League final against Spurs.
I'm motherfucking in.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah,
that's what I said.
You motherfuckers.
Yes. I'd have it.
That's such a good deal. Can I have that deal?
Yeah. It's done.
The trouble is, we'll lose the Europa League.
And
we have the bar into the bargain.
That's what he said. Yeah,
Liverpool. Hey, what's going on here? Cheating bastards.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I can't. Them getting to 20 is going to be horrible.
Yeah. I can take another season out of the Champions League, and I've seen us win the Europa League.
I mean, been there, done that.
But you know what? If you don't would it bring us closer to getting 21? That's what.
That's my.
That was his argument. My
does it just delay? Does it just mean that we don't get that extra bit of?
Have we done a poll on it?
And rebuild?
No.
You know what the mad thing is, right? If I know it's a big if Liverpool actually did lose Van Dijk, Salah next season, then in the summer, then
I think they're both gone.
Right,
I think all three are gone.
The same team.
Looks like Trent might.
Or they keep Salah on a big deal.
Yeah.
And because it's seeming like Van Dijk's going, he was talking to Nasser, whatever the fuck his name is, and the Paris lot in the tunnel. There was rumours linking him with Bayern Munich. Trent's going to Madrid. So I reckon they keep Salah, give him like 400 grand a week.
They say the argument is now they've had injuries at right back all season, Real Madrid, and they've put Valverde there. Yeah. It's been really good, and Valverde said he likes it there now. So people are arguing whether Trent would actually start for.
Is that a little bit of politics by then?
I think he would.
Also, Valverde could just play.
Real Madrid don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they do, don't.
They'll replace you.
Yeah.
Valverde's class as well.
He's got a few super chats. Martin P says, I think Heaven watched Housen's breakdown of his debut and thought, I'll show you. Not hating on Housen, by the way. Yeah, he's been excellent, hasn't he? Heaven today.
Critical, Steve.
Was it critical or was he just pushing back on hype? There's a big difference.
And he was talking about everyone saying he was a really good ball player, and then apparently he went on, Steve loves his stats, he went on FootMob and was like, he completed 4 passes in the second half. So Steve was like, how can you can definitively say he's been great on the ball if he's only completed 4 passes? That's what he was arguing about.
The youth are the way out of this,
Yeah.
Trust me, it's the only way we're getting out of this mess. It's a shame the Kenda deal was really good for Chelsea, isn't it? If that's
the only thing for that,
million.
yeah, but the only issue for me, The reason it softened it a little bit for me is the 2026 thing. We need someone this summer.
Oh, he's not going there this summer?
Nah, man.
No,
he's going next year. We can't wait another year for that.
Maybe United.
That'll be like Eric Ten Hag signing Lenny Yoro. You never get to see him play.
Also, what if, like, is the deal done? So if he got injured, let's say.
Well, he's done his medical, so...
If he had a bad injury next season, would they have to take him cropped?
Well, they can't... Is he in the last year of his contract?
No.
So they can't have signed it anyway then, can they?
I don't know what...
It must
what
be an
Romano
agreement.
say?
You can't sign someone in March.
Here we go.
Unless you've got... Unless it's,
fucking saying something, isn't it?
last deal.
Here we go.
I feel sorry for Tim.
Why?
Just for people who don't know why I said that, he's currently on.
And he went
on
Tim
telly.
Edmund. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a tennis fan by any stretch of imagination.
I hate Tim Edmund.
Right, but this is the thing I always
All
think.
them shattered dreams.
Like, yeah, but he was there getting to Wimbledon in the quarters and the semis
like
and all
a top- he was
that.
a
And the
top
next
three.
British player was getting to was ranked 312th in the league.
Yeah, but it looked
the
worse
world,
because
I mean-
remember when Goran Ivanisevic was a wild card and he just won it?
Yeah,
Like, and you've been there all this fucking time, fucking
because it's
about.
that easy.
No, it is though. Like a wild card won it and you couldn't win it all that time.
but man.
Did Thingy end up
Alan
winning it?
Morris
He did,
showed
didn't
him.
he?
Like, at least
You know what the problem was as well? He was like one of the highest paid tennis players in the world at that point.
Because
Like,
of all
it
their
was like
goals, because of
yeah, but he wasn't
British
winning
lot.
anything.
I don't know.
Did he ever win a Grand Slam?
I heard recently that professional tennis players only keep about 20 to 25% of their prize money.
Where's Zalesko?
What do you mean?
It gets paid out to
Coaches
Boris
and stuff.
Becker gets the rest.
Really? For his legal
personal
fees.
physios.
I reckon it's a bigger percentage they get now. But it's kind of like boxers, right? When they get paid out of their purse, they have to pay coaches.
Yes.
They have to pay for their camp.
Apparently they get
like Larry Holmes owed Don King money after a fight when he
Yeah.
did all his matches. It was like
Don King.
I owe Don King more than what I've earned for the fight.
Have you read Mike Tyson's autobiography?
No, I haven't.
If you read that, you hear some stuff about Don King.
On the
Everyone hates on Don King, don't they?
Kenda deal,
Yeah.
it says he stays until next season, joins in summer 2026. Medical done, 7+1 year deal in place for fee between 45 and 50 million. Not far if what United aim to pay. I don't think they can have signed the contract
Could
yet,
we
'cause
still reach an agreement?
I guess so theoretically, but I'd be very, very shocked.
It's that whole thing of like, we need a wing back this summer.
What's
We
that kid
can't-
that's coming through that's doing well?
a wing back.
The second half's kicked off, by the way,
Camerson.
if we get some volume. Let me go
we've
through
got-
some of these super chats.
I know it's
in a
different
second.
side. We've got the kid from Paraguay coming in, haven't we?
Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
he's
go
at
Leon.
but we're
Yeah,
going to
go
see
Leon.
whether he's any good
Is
in the
it
summer.
Chile or Paraguay?
Paraguay. I'm going to
Um,
see if he's any good, and then
Chile.
if he's not, I think he's going to go out on loan, and if he's looked like he's got something about him, he'll join the squad.
T-Man 4 says, Joseph, don't know if
I
it's a
don't
new
think so.
gym
What was
regimen.
falling?
Sorry, people have paid for these, so can we be quiet, please?
Also, it's
Thank you.
because they're blowing smoke up your ass.
This one happens to be blowing smoke up my
Right,
ass.
go on.
Joseph, don't know if it's a new gym regimen or the puffy jumper, but looking huge. Thank you. Discombobulate, this one's...
It's
nothing to
also
do with it.
because I'm on a chair that's like
Right, we don't need to downplay.
one
It could
foot
just-
off the
It's the
floor.
angle of the cameras.
Maybe I could just be looking huge,
That's
and
what
that
it is.
would that irritate
That
you
was such
so
a
much.
Scotty moment.
Well,
Scotty
most
watch
of-
alongs, if someone's being complimented, he goes, let's get back to the game. He always said that. and then if someone's complimented him, he proper tries to dwell on it.
We've not spoken about the game
That's
for
what he's
45
been
minutes.
like
All of a
25
sudden, I
years.
get
I love
called
that.
huge.
Yeah.
Discombobulate
it's so
says
funny.
most of our attacks being ruined by Ericsson and Dallo. 11 people like that
Discombobulate's
as
a
well.
great word, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Discombobulate.
Chris Furs just sent some money in. Thank you. No
Thank
chat on
you,
it.
Chris.
Ericsson is clumsy, slow, and makes a lot of errors. Says structural
I
mastery.
think he's not. I think he is slow, but he's also old. You've got to remember that.
That's like
Like Ericsson, when
Just
Ericsson gets fouled and he gets off the
dissing him
floor, he
even
goes.
more. I love that.
When he gets up off the floor, he has to go. Ugh.
Yeah.
Them sounds, you mate. I've started making them. To be fair, I'm always doing this as well. Now.
Getting
Testing your back out. Yeah.
the big old clicks.
Patrick Cassidy says, boom, have that Hoyland. Hoping his confidence is boosted now and he bags in Europe for us too. No Obi in that cup.
what a
It's
pass
vital
from the
that
lit,
he's
man.
putting it in. That's what you said, Jay, innit?
What's that? Sorry.
We need Hoyland
Yeah,
to be
you
good in
do,
Europe.
and I think that. Fuck off.
shit.
Bardier.
Fucking no, though.
Play day.
Evans in the way again.
Oh, he's hurt himself.
Shit.
Oh no, he looks like he's in a lot of pain now.
Oh dear.
Hopefully, it's just a whack rather
Yeah.
I don't know if
a
his
twist
I don't
or
know if his
anything.
twist, like if his ankle
gone
went
under him.
under Vardy, under whoever it is at the back post.
Daka.
Daka.
Fucking hell, man. Who's that?
He
Lionel
got
Messi there in the middle.
The guy got skinned.
Just
Catches his ankle, doesn't he? As he
ankle
goes
rolled
to
I think he's
shoot.
rolled his ankle.
Yeah,
on his
he
foot.
has.
No, the striker kicks it.
No, I think his ankle went under the
He's
defender.
fucked.
Yeah, I think it's bad that.
He's fucked.
Toby Collier coming on.
Some medical term that as well. Fucked.
We can't have good things, can we?
No, his
This is
foot
a joke.
gets rolled and their player goes over it. Like,
That should have been a foul, though, you know.
I don't know, does he got the ball?
No.
No, does Heaven get the ball?
I mean, a foul on Heaven.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get the ball, why would it be a foul on him?
If who doesn't get the ball?
Because if Heaven's just...
The guys flew through his ankle.
Yeah, but if he gets the ball and then his momentum takes him through Heaven...
I don't think he got the ball.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair enough then.
That's not good, man.
How's he going to tinker it then? So it's going to be Maz into one of the centre-half positions, I guess, and who's going to go left wing-back?
Fucking stretcher. Jeez, you know what? Was it you just said we can't have nice things?
We can't have nice things.
We can't, can we?
No.
Fucking young kid there who's been smashing it.
He really... You
And
could
now he's
see
getting
his
stretched
ankle
off
goes
and he's
really
full Premier League
proper rolls
debut.
over as well.
Fuck's sake.
So what's happening here now? Collier's coming on. Where?
Don't know.
We're going to a back four.
Have we got can we bring our subs up, Ben?
Unless he puts Collier
Just
like
do it
right
on
wing
it.
back for some reason and puts Mazraoui as a
Just
centre
switch
back.
it to ours.
That could be the thing.
So look at the subs. You've got Amas, who obviously would make sense, but he's never played. So I guess he fancies Collier, but he's not got any options, has he?
Oh, Mount's on the bench.
Yeah.
He was very complimentary of him. Oh, did they score and get all excited?
Yeah, because they don't score goals.
Witches.
I think they haven't scored in 6 games at home, league games, and they've scored.
Don't worry, there's still 40 minutes for them.
That's so annoying, that, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Especially like Maguire's not back, is he?
No.
Oh yeah, that's. Well, it's not happening because he's bringing Collier on.
Collier's coming on.
I think Collier
That's
might
so
be pushed to right wing back. He looked like it was a horrible one.
Yeah. He was in a lot of pain, wasn't he?
And he wasn't like writhing around for 5 seconds and then the pain kind of started to die down. He was still going for a good 10-20 seconds. Hopefully there's nothing broke or anything in there, man.
Yeah. He could have broke his ankle, couldn't he? Just on that poll, Liverpool bottle the league, but we lose the Europa League final to Spurs. 63% say no. We won't take it.
Oh, so we're in the minority.
We're in the minority,
You
Mako.
are, yeah.
Again.
I'm going to end the poll there. That's gutting that. This happened, I know not quite the same, but it felt like this happened with Mainu as well. Didn't know he was amazing pre-season and all of a sudden he's out for 4 months.
Yeah.
Lenny Yoro.
Well, yeah, Yoro as well. Didn't even get that. He would have 40
I hope
minutes
it's not
and
a
then he was
month,
injured.
like a month's plural.
Yeah,
We need him.
We do.
It was, yeah, but fucking.
No, that's it.
I worry with that. The best case scenario, what is it? A sprained ankle, and then it's a couple of.
But
few
even that's
weeks,
bad,
but
you
even
know.
that's not
Yeah,
good.
You know when
yeah.
you got a bad
I don't
ankle,
think
like
it
you
is that.
constantly
Is he getting stretched off?
twist it. Like landing, everything
Yeah.
becomes difficult. If
That-
you've got a dodgy ankle, it's
That
not good.
soured the game, innit?
Yeah.
Because he was playing well.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Mazraoui's gone centre back. Collier's gone right wing back, I think, or left wing
Oh,
back.
shit, that. Especially as well now because these games don't really matter.
No.
Like obviously you want to win and you want to show improvement, but the best part about the game tonight has been the likes of Heaven's performance. That matters more than the results anyway, because we need to like push on with good players.
Come on, Toby.
And losing him is more gutting than losing the fucking game.
Even Ruben looks gutted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's shit.
I love
They've not shown it back extensively, have they? I don't know if that's a sign that it looks bad or whether they just
why,
didn't fancy it or.
I'm very close to you, innit?
It's alright.
That's what
We're
I'm
all
saying.
friends.
Scooch
We're all
forward.
family.
Yeah, he's being stretched off across.
cutting across the pitch. Does that say that's worse?
I don't know. I suppose once the game stopped, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Yeah, I'm not sure the close up, innit?
Can you hear from the commentary whether they're implying that they've seen it?
The fact that they're not
Sorry.
showing it back's a big concern.
Yeah.
Unless they just haven't got a good angle of it.
Yeah. They did show one replay.
Because it's in one of
but it
those
was that
positions
kind of
where it's
far
Yeah.
back angle. They're not giving him gas and air or anything, are they? So, I mean,
Suppose,
obviously,
yeah, that's a
it's
good
very
thing.
much fucking low bar in it, but yeah, Heaven off.
and they didn't
Collier.
put like a splint on it or anything.
No, or like one of those expanding
Yeah, boots.
Yeah,
Smash it into
Someone made a
Vardy's
good
face.
point.
Oh,
Like
for fuck's sake.
bones can be better than ligament tears if it's in terms of like
Yeah.
full heals and stuff.
Yeah.
But again, we're speculating. We'll find out probably in a few days. Shit that.
What we don't want to hear is he's gone to the hospital or some shit like that.
I think he probably might have. They won't have a... they probably need to X-ray it and stuff, won't they? They won't be able to do that in the stadium.
No?
I don't know.
I think one of the worst parts about injuries like that is it kind of does it knock the stuffing out of the rest of your teammates for a little bit, like 5-10 minutes after.
Yeah, probably. We'll see. Hopefully not. And if it does, at least defend well and stay in shape. I don't know. Fucking love that.
So, second balls. Yeah, not sure about that.
Yeah, no one online's really saying anything about it.
Yeah.
As in anything in depth. But all United fans are just generally saying, fuck his goal. Like, why does this always happen to us?
I know.
Well, not us, but like everyone gets injuries, but fucking hell. Can't have anything nice. What trainers he got on today? Does he have to wear Adidas now?
Probably.
You must do ankle mobility, innit? What was that?
Someone said, "Are you lot blind?" They put an oxygen boot and splintered his leg. He didn't have an oxygen mask on when he was leaving the pitch. Then
did they splint his leg? I missed that.
Yeah, I did. They did put a splint on apparently. He didn't have a mask on when I saw.
No.
Maybe the oxygen boot, is that the one where it like blows up?
What some of the usual suspects.
Fuck's sake. They put an air cast on it. Okay, they did do that. Fuck's sake. So they obviously think there's a chance that it's broken.
You know, we're a bit ropey at the moment, man.
Well done, Toby.
Good Toby. Switched on.
Commentators said it was too bad to show again, according to Ed Fallon.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck me.
Toby Collier's got a touch of the Brandon Williams is about a minute in his face. No?
Yeah, a little bit. Sorry, I'm just saying what everyone's saying about it. I haven't seen what
the exact same thing when he was about to come on. Looked like a spit at Brandon.
Yeah.
What's Brandon doing these days?
He's not playing.
He was on RH's podcast, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on RH's podcast.
To Dubai.
What, sorry?
He's what?
I heard from someone he might be on his way to Dubai.
Oh, is it?
Got leagues there.
For what?
Football.
Dubai. Fucking hell.
Well, he's not played for a club in 40 months.
Mate, that's depressing, man.
What is he, 25?
That's so sad.
Yeah, isn't it?
40 months no income.
What has he done? It's because you can't be seen in cars and that doing balloons, and all clubs on a toucher, you know what I mean?
To be fair, 40 months is a long time.
You think
no income. But to be fair, he probably earned enough to have reserve for that long, probably, but even still.
Shoot. I knew it. Oh, fucking next time I have a shot.
Pass back.
I think, no one obviously knows what's going on, but the thing that most people seem to be hinting at is a broken leg of some description, broken ankle. But again, no one knows yet. But I think that's what they seem to be treating
never
it
good,
as.
but like they can sometimes be. If it was like a serious like ligament tear, that could be worse long term.
Yeah, you don't know, do you?
From heaven to hell.
Yeah.
Fuck's
Both
sake.
of them can go either way, can't they? Because Luke Shaw's has gone hurt
Yeah,
his whole
go on.
career, isn't it?
Just take
Lame
my
off, lame off.
ligaments.
Make the right decision.
Give it to Garnacho.
Can I have a more?
Go on.
Shoot that off. Fucking get it
Go
on
on.
your feet.
Go on.
Yes! We got Hoyland to Garnacho. It's happening.
Looks like they're celebrating
The fucking combo.
Oh, he's done his sit there. Yeah, sit down, lad.
Oh,
There's no Cobby to do it. Collier's like, I ain't fucking doing
Wait, he's
that.
offside?
Oh, no.
You gotta be joking.
We almost had a fucking combo then.
I'm not gonna lie to you, the linesman doesn't look sure, so it might
Let's have
be
a look
alright.
here.
shouldn't be offside if he has.
How deep Cody
It's
is?
Hoyland's fault if he's offside.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Alright, it's
Wait, his arm's offside. He's not
Yeah,
offside.
his right leg is long.
Yeah, that's gonna be one of them.
No,
where
but the defender's back's in line with his in it.
I don't think.
That shouldn't be offside. Really.
that's gonna be one of those what's touch and goal.
That shouldn't be offside. You know, like
Yeah.
for the spirit of the game and all that
I
kind of
think
thing.
his foot.
I think it's
his right
past-
knee's offside.
He's past the player. Or his knee.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I thought we had a fucking Hoyland Garnacho combination goal there for the first time since Forest.
Have we got?
How come a
Thing is,
attacker's arm could be offside, but
animated?
you got a semi?
Have we got a semi? Yeah.
We've all got semis, so don't worry about that. Hey, we're winning.
It's all he can get these days.
Yes.
Hey, oh, it's right, man. Hey, it's alright, we've got stuff for that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, he's got some great cream he'll put on his hands before he touches you.
Cream. What? Semi-automated offsides.
Yeah.
Is the point you were
When's
making.
that coming in? Because that was meant to be in the Premier
Hey.
League by now. They were meant to bring it in after Christmas.
Aren't they
and
testing it
pushed
in
back.
something?
Bloody Brexit.
Yeah, FA Cup, wasn't it?
Oh,
It was
man,
FA
that would
Cup.
have been nice.
Fucking hell.
That
Would have been a goal and assist for Hoyland as well.
I know, man.
And it would have been both players ending their Premier League goal drought, innit? In the same game.
Yeah, that'd have been good. Who? No, I was going to say who assisted.
Bro,
the
is
goal.
his ankle in the right position there? Is that broken?
Can't tell, can you?
It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I can't see anything from that. You can't tell, can you, from that? Personally.
Take my ankle, son.
Yeah, we're just looking at a picture of heaven there. There was nothing
What is it?
obvious.
Clouds and blue skies.
Picture of
what is
heaven.
it like?
You went to say it then and stopped yourself and then he jumps in. It was like you finished your sentence for you.
Always wondered what it looked like. But
A picture of heaven.
Little slice of heaven.
Well done, no.
Chris Motors, he told us what hell is, isn't it?
Oh yeah, is it an Irishman?
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day every day.
That's it. It's St. Patrick's Day every day. Yes.
Mate, fucking Rangers beat Celtic today,
I
didn't they?
know.
Fucking twats.
Bursty got it back to 2-2 as well, didn't they?
Well, Celtic's still winning the league anyway, so that's the real quiz.
What was that in? Was that
another
in the
quiz
league?
for you, innit?
Oh, yeah.
What's closer, Newcastle to Glasgow or Manchester to Newcastle?
Newcastle to Glasgow.
It's closer.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
Newcastle to Glasgow is 120 miles. Newcastle to Manchester is 105.
What the fuck do you know
You
that?
can no longer be a British citizen. Goodbye.
I didn't want to be anyway.
You failed the Britism test.
I'm not British, you do know that.
British Empire.
Yeah, you are.
I'm British by birth, but
There you
I'm
go.
Irish by blood.
Isn't British? Isn't
Irish Indian blood swimming around my veins.
is it?
It's only the green, white, and gold in there. Both flags are the same colours,
Oh,
isn't
that's
it?
very nice.
Clever
What
that.
colour's the?
The blue.
Is it blue?
Yeah, that's where the
What
blue
is that
comes
in the
from.
middle of the?
It's a little
Indian
wheel.
flag?
Like a car wheel. Is that Penna?
Maz. Careful.
Did he just chop him for no reason?
Just like cleverly stopped
I
him
think
getting
it's
there.
like a wheel.
Like it cleverly stops him like springing to that.
He's not touched him long enough. Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little
It's not
bit
enough.
Hoyland versus Rodri, though, isn't it?
Mate, that's the worst penalty decision I've ever seen in my life.
A wheel with 24 spokes.
Known as the Ashoka Chakra. Very nice.
Smash. Yes, Bruno.
Yeah, we're in here.
Go on, Ghana. Ghana.
I'm gonna shoot.
Fucking hell.
What the
Took
fuck?
a deflection.
Oh, right, okay. What to say?
It's still annoying.
I know.
Yeah, it looked like Hoyland was like ready to be
Go on,
played
son.
through, but because we couldn't see
Go on,
it.
my son. Go on, you're alright.
It's all right. Go on, get it crossed. But there was another defender coming back, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So annoying about heaven, isn't it?
Gutted for the kid. Hopefully it's not a serious one, but he was playing really well. And also, just this season, like he's replaced Martinez in the team.
Yeah.
Like, he played the other day against Sociedad, was mint. Played mint today.
He was really good
You think,
stuff
right, there
today.
you go. He can play in that position for the rest of the season. Then it looks at the very least like he's out for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see, obviously, but
He'll be back for the Europa League final anyway.
good lad.
so
That's the spirit.
He'll be
him and Ahmad back in the
And
team
Bilbao.
for the final.
You know what scares me though? If we beat Lyon, we got to play Bilbao.
Oh!
And Bilbao are playing for the final at their home. So I don't know. Oh, it could be like us when we were trying to play at Hampden Park,
Mate,
and it
your
kind of
mate-
it gets to your head a
your
bit.
mate, Rory Jennings, not remind you what happened with Chelsea and Bayern Munich.
Oh yeah,
But that was once they'd got there, wasn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Then the lights shone too
but like
bright.
they've got an extra motivation to get there. Do you know what I
Mate,
mean?
what happened with United? When was it? 2000 and when was
Two.
it?
AC Juventus.
The
Yeah,
worst
that was
final of all
2003.
Was it?
Who
when
did
it
we
was
go
at
out
Old
to then?
Trafford.
By Leverkusen.
No, Madrid, wasn't it? It was Madrid.
Hampden
It was the
Park.
R9 hat trick.
Yeah. Leverkusen was Hampden
Yeah.
That
Park.
was such
innit?
an awful game of football, that.
Fergie wanted that so bad.
This is what I mean. Sometimes, like, I don't know. I know there's lots of instances where it does work and it happens, but
We should have knew Fergie was gone by his reaction to losing against Madrid, you know. In 2013.
I
Really,
get
we
your point.
should have,
but
like-
also, I think that decision was so bad.
Yeah, our heads were gone off that, so we kind of.
He was shell-shocked
But he didn't
then,
do
you know.
a post-match and nothing.
And you know what was disappointing about that? He was so shell-shocked, he didn't bring on Rooney straight away. He cleverly was dead on his feet anyway. Like, you needed to go, right, immediately, take Cleverley off, get Rooney on, and you waited another 10 minutes.
And something was obviously going on with him and Wazza, innit?
Yeah, and it was done because I think Rooney would have almost levelled it up.
A touch.
It would have been like 11 against 11 because he was that like...
And he would have had a B in it on it because
that's what I mean. And he came on like, by the time he came on, the game was already, I think Ronnie had already scored. It was just horrible.
The recent stick to football with Wazza runs have been good.
Yeah. I love
Wazza.
Rooney. Do you know what I loved the other day about the Liverpool PSG game was where he called Van Dijk laser?
Offside. Ooh, fucking hell. I thought that, ref.
Ref, send him off, man.
Wait, why is he moaning about
Send
that?
this little Red Bull drinking twat off.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged in 20
Have you seen the shit vodka him and his missus are trying to flog with Dennis Wise? It's the worst combination of business partners I've ever seen in my life.
Rebecca Vardy, Jamie Vardy and Dennis Wise
are flogging some bullshit vodka.
Jesus Christ.
Makes me sick.
Glad I don't drink.
I'd try it.
No, you wouldn't. No, you shouldn't.
Goose? Is it like Grey Goose?
No, I don't know what it is.
But Red Bull.
Yeah. Is it like...
It's already got Red Bull in it.
Yeah. It's been pre-Red Bulled. It's just 45% Red Bull.
There he is.
Here he is, you mate.
Wink and you'll miss him.
But I like Buonanotte. I think
He's
Buonanotte
decent,
is good, you know.
Yeah,
or at least I did when he was at Brighton. I haven't seen him much at Leicester.
Good name as well.
Yeah, great name. Signed him on Football Manager last time I played. It was class.
You've seen they cancelled it this year?
Yeah, it's a bit
funny,
weird,
isn't it?
man. Why not just give like a stats update to the last one then?
Probably because that would probably take too long for him to make that.
But how? Surely they've already got it in the system.
Yeah, but I think the whole problem was they were trying to build it on a new engine, weren't they? So that's why it took them way longer than normal. So they've probably been... I think that's what it was. People will know. I've never been a Football Manager fan anyway.
He took Sumara.
I don't believe in it.
Yeah.
I thought he was their best player today.
It's just like playing
in the middle.
Did you play Football Manager? And you too?
No, I don't play.
No, I've never played it.
Toby Collier wearing gloves in April. Is it April?
It's not
March.
Maz and Vardy.
Utter woke nonsense, that.
Mate.
Like, yeah, late.
What is it? I've seen you play football in tights before.
It's because I had bad hammies.
Fucking hell.
Ericsson's just on holiday, isn't he?
When did you see that?
I'm sure I have. Yeah. I'm sure you turned up in tights when we played that five-a-side thing.
Nah, I never wore tights then.
Did you not?
I have though, back in the day.
Yeah,
They weren't tights though.
What were they?
Leggings.
Oh, they were a equestrian jod.
Yeah.
Like they were.
You know them leggings that define your bottom?
Yeah. They've got an extra sort of those like half moon little.
Yeah, distract all the players.
Yeah, they've got plumping ellipses.
Yeah.
That's what they've got. Built-in shadow. Come on. Let's get another one. Oh, it'd have been so good if they'd have got that second, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that would have killed it.
Yeah, I do as well, because Leicester want to lose.
They did it again.
Well, Leicester want to lose, but we just can't let them yet. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we get another goal, they'll just go home, the players. That's a good touch, that. Who's that?
Al-Khanusi is good in.
Good.
Scored that great goal at Spurs,
that's
didn't he?
Yeah.
Is that when
Not
they
like
won
the only
2-1?
win. Like in about fucking 3 months or something.
I think it's 13 games, 12 defeats.
Jesus Christ. It's sad, man. It's sad to see we're rude.
But I think
I don't give a shit about
taking
Leicester.
the job.
It was kind of mental as well because his stock was so high after he left United because of just the
Do
way.
you think it damages his stock though?
Do you know what? It's the nature of the relegation if they didn't get relegated. It's not the fact you got relegated. I think people
That's
can go,
a pass.
okay,
What?
it was
That's
kind
a
of on the
fucking
cards,
pass.
made that his class. But losing as many games as they have.
Go on then. That's all right.
Overkill.
I actually don't mind him shooting there because if you're a wing back, you need to have some goal threat, and it was on.
What's your delivery like?
But he just couldn't do it, could he?
Go on, skin him.
All right then, it's going to be a mass thing.
Has Collier got a ping on him? We've never really
So
seen
you're
it.
going to chop Bruno then. Go on.
Garnacho.
Yes!
You know,
Second assist for
Bruno,
Bruno.
Bruno again.
I'm glad he got
I
his
love
goal.
Bruno.
Yes.
You know, he needed
Well
that.
done, Garnacho.
Done it
There you
again.
go. Celebration
Oh,
again.
like behind him. I'd jump on his back.
That won't get disallowed, that one.
No, it can't.
No, it can't.
Good to see them too.
I thought Vardy was about to clamp Bruno then, you know.
I didn't see it. I
Little
was
rat.
looking for that.
All right, I want 4 now. Sorry, rude.
Yeah, well done.
I do want like a 3-4-5-0. I love them.
Someone's going to get smashed real soon, you know.
You reckon? I think it's a chance today.
And I don't mean Jay in the swinging section.
The swinging section. Pampas grass everywhere.
I won't forget about it when I get home.
It's like when
Finish
that's one of
that.
the funniest things ever, you know, when Joe Scott goes, she got smashed by it. Marlon Harewood, Keto guys. What about the football? I fucking love that. You know?
It's a nice finish, that, you know.
Have you noticed Keano's he's not backing down, he's doubling down.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
Even Rooney defended Bruno as well, didn't he?
But he said we need to get rid of 15 players.
Yeah. He's like, keep
Jesus
Bruno,
Christ.
keep Mainu, keep Garnacho.
Weirdly, he said keep
That's it.
Garnacho, which I didn't expect to hear.
No. I was watching that last night, actually.
Nah, you got to keep the lit, man.
Yeah,
Scholes is slowly coming round to the lit.
He's completely going. No, I didn't.
Did you watch Bruno?
See how the Hamas coming on there?
Oh, go on,
Here he is.
Go on, lad.
Good lad.
Did you see Ruben's interview with? Yeah,
Xerxes, this is it. The hammering is on.
I need to go to it.
Oh God! Just drain it into that.
No, really.
Drain it.
Have I got double vision? What's we got?
What, we've got more than those things. I've played with them before.
Oh, you know what was bad on the plane? Yeah, I was watching Theo Von and Shane Gillis in a podcast, and I was giggling out loud, so like oh my, just got like proper like giggling,
Proper pissing yourself.
and then after a bit, I realised, oh fuck, like everyone's gonna hear me giggling like a weirdo.
It's not wrong.
Like, I see Shane Gillis on Sunday. You're like going on Friday.
When is it we're going?
Friday.
Friday. Fucking hell.
I'm going on Sunday with Spraggy.
Forgot about that.
Forgot about that. Is that in the diary?
Little treat.
I can't wait for that. Don't tell me what happens, because I'll see him on Sunday.
I'll try not to.
Wait, what time we going?
Won't tell you how it ends.
What time we got tickets?
Time you on till?
Why?
I've got a haircut.
I wonder if he brought McCluskey with him.
5:30. I know.
Could be touch and go that arcade.
I mean, you only get a touch up though. You don't get a haircut.
Yeah, I do.
You'll fade this bit.
I get a
into your
complete. I
beard,
get a
and
complete
you'll cut out the
restyle.
dead ends, innit?
Yeah, I do actually.
Get like you remember Guile in Street Fighter?
Street Fighter. Is he the one with the blonde hair?
Like that.
Yeah, just massive.
Yeah. Or a Johnny Bravo. You could. You've got so many possibilities.
I've got every
You know
possibility.
what's great? You're not greying.
Not particularly. No, not greying.
Class, man.
Yeah, we're living in the future,
at the
aren't we?
moment.
Have you?
Look at them popping out. I haven't had a haircut in 6 days. Fucking itching for one.
How often do you have a haircut?
Every 5 days.
Oh, fuck
Really?
off.
That's some real Micah Richards stuff, that, isn't it? Is it him that gets his haircut every like
My
2
haircuts
days?
only cost 15 quid though.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I'll give him 20 in it because I like to give a little tip.
So it's so like everyone else's haircut then?
Yeah, but 15 quid's cheap, innit?
But you said 20.
I only have to give him 15.
But you do give him 20.
Yeah.
How much isn't it? Is that
So you're spending
normal?
40 quid every 10 days. And this,
I'm like Lorraine Kelly though, innit?
in what sense?
Can class it as a business expense.
Lorraine Kelly. What?
Remember what you said? She went.
Right, I thought,
Lorraine Kelly isn't like when I'm on TV. Lorraine Kelly's a character.
Right, okay.
Why are you googling that?
So if I spend 20 quid every 5 days, how much is that per year? And you're looking at,
You're looking about 120 a month.
we're looking at 1,500 quid a year.
Worth it. Look good. Hide the greys.
Bloody hell.
Go on, lad. Go
That was
on.
a good turn by Rasmus.
Get in.
Shoot!
I want to
Go on,
start piling
Josh.
it on now. You know.
I know.
Back
I'm
post.
with you.
Go on, Harry. I'm
I'm asked decent, unlucky.
Ooh, it's not bad that at all.
It actually had a bit of whip on it though, didn't it?
Needed a touch.
Should have been across the goalkeeper there. Don't
Had
you
a little
fucking
bit of
doubt
clip
him.
on it.
It's not his fault.
I'm glad to
Everyone
finally see him because if he did that out of injuries, we probably would have seen him earlier.
I like to
this
see
season.
20 minutes for Tudor, innit?
Is he on the bench as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many subs have we made? 3. No,
Yes.
Casemiro, Heaven. No, Heaven went off.
Garnacho.
Have we only got one left?
Ericsson.
Yeah. One left. Yeah, they'll
So
get
he's
updated.
going to be Mason
Right.
Mount. He's going to give Mount 10
He'll give him
minutes.
out. He said he's going to give him out minutes, didn't he?
I reckon if Aiden didn't come off, then you probably see Cheeto.
Yeah.
Played, Harry.
Coach Zach, United States Marine Corps vet,
Nice.
Wow.
says, "Pray it's broken and not ligaments. Ligaments can take months and a break can take weeks. Looks like these players are finally
I
starting to
thought
learn
that
the
when
system."
Oscar Bob broke his leg in pre-season, has not played all season.
Yeah. The thing is, it can go either way for both, can't it?
Yeah.
But then sometimes it can heal and you got to get it like rebroken to heal again or something. Yeah.
Yeah. You
'Cause
just
they
want,
said
whatever, whichever it is, let's hope it heals properly.
They said he was coming back
that's
like
it.
early December,
Yeah.
and then he's just not.
That's
come
because they
back.
got old Dr. Cougat in it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Surprised he's
there's
not.
good versions and bad
complications
versions
of
of
that, yeah.
both. Like look at Luke Shaw, that break has hampered his ability to stay
massive.
fit for his whole career potentially. you know, how many injuries does that cost him?
You never know. Like, he still could have had these injury issues.
Yeah, that's true. But some of them, I think, specifically have been to address like pain he was having with the plate and stuff. But yeah, and
also
and
it changed the way he runs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
gait. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, his gait. Yeah.
What the fuck was
that? Dirty challenge, you know. They've got away with a couple of them today.
He's got the umping. He did that on purpose.
Casemiro needs to do a Brian Robson.
Yeah, just fucking Harry. I'll have it.
You go centre mid for a second.
Let me go over there.
Fuck this twat up.
Yeah, 100%.
If no one clamps him, I'm going to be very disappointed.
He needs to clamp for that. He's gone right through like an academy kid like that.
That's a good touch there from Manor.
Think you're Hardy, you're picking on kids.
Hardy Vardy, oh yeah.
He's a scruff, innit?
He's a proper little twat.
Yeah, scruff.
Weasel.
He has had a great career though.
Prem legend, didn't he?
Yeah. Mate, I'd rather have his career than Harry Kane's. At the moment.
Yeah, I don't know.
Harry Kane might win the... But even if Harry Kane wins the Bundesliga, fuck that. I'd rather win the Shield, bro.
Champions League as well.
Also, yeah, you would care less about the 70 England goals.
Apparently they're second favourites to pass.
Yeah, that's the thing, innit?
That's a big thing.
The Golden Boot in the World Cup as well.
If you're...
Nah, but he's won the FA Cup and Premier League with Leicester.
Yeah, that is unreal.
And he's gone from bottom all the way to the top.
Bottom to Tom. Hang on a sec. Henok Bezabear. American barbers charge $40 per
Yeah, when I had my hair cut in San Diego, it was $60.
Oh, Delict
from Delict. My fucking hero, my mate.
Block.
Absolutely
beautiful man.
Fucking good lad.
He's so good.
That's a good defender.
You should just... Oh, we can't because Bruno. He would get the captaincy. Oh, mate.
Lindelof get bullied then.
Yeah.
He has one of those again where he just gets thrown.
Is that a couple tonight already?
I don't think if we have injuries, the manager even touches Lindelof.
No, I agree.
No.
Because he knows he's not going to be there next season.
Might not touch him now. By all accounts, Amrin barely speaks to a lot of the players.
Does he?
See, Bruno said that Amrin barely speaks to him.
What?
Yeah. Bruno said it the other day.
He must do.
Nah, some managers are weird like that.
He's got his coaches to do that.
Yeah.
Don't need to chat to them.
He's got your mate to do that.
Don't get me started on
who's
that.
his mate?
Jay don't. Jay has an issue with Candido.
Why? Who's Candido?
One of our coaches.
Which one's that one?
I
don't know.
The one who's...
I know the goalkeeper coach because he made the comment about him in the thing.
It's the one who's slightly larger than life. Character-wise.
Character-wise?
He's a bigger lad.
Oh, the guy that looks like Millie Major.
I have him catching me.
Jay just has a bit of problem.
Why do you hate him?
I don't hate him. We'll discuss it later. Alright, stop trying to stir
Jay
shit.
Richardson with the super chat says for charity, Joe should shave his head and Jay should wear it for a month as a wig.
They did that in Inbetweeners.
P.S. Adam is mint.
Thank you, love you. He did that. They've done that in Inbetweeners.
Did they?
You know Quinn, Q
from
Inbetweeners, Impractical Jokers. Sorry.
Oh,
I don't know why I said Inbetweeners. Impractical Jokers. They did that.
That's a yellow card, by the way.
I don't know why they're moaning about that. It's blatant.
Also, Jay, if I'm going to do that, if I'm going to shave my hair off, you have to wait for a year, not a month.
Okay.
Would you do it?
Only on camera.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not like wearing it around the house.
No, you have to wait to Old Trafford as well.
No.
Why?
Mate, I can't.
Just gets dashed. What the hell?
Mate, that's so bad.
Brilliant by Delict. It's a good pass from Vardy as well.
Oh my God, that's going in as well, isn't it? Because Onana's going the wrong way. Watch. Onana's come that way.
I truly hate the way he dives.
But the good thing actually,
proper like football commercial the way he dives.
But the thing that if you actually look at what's actually happened there is Onana's dived the way that he knew Delict couldn't cover. So actually, he's done the right thing.
What we're not going to do is make up excuses for him diving the wrong way.
No, because he's done the right thing. So he's let Delict cover the near post, which is the only post that Delict could cover.
Not a chance. And he's gone, let's cover the whole goal between me and my mate.
Yeah, he has. That's called teamwork.
You're a dickhead.
Van der Sar. Remember when Ferdinand said, I'll cover the near post. If it goes in there, it's my fault. You cover the back post.
At what corners?
To Van der Sar. No, when there's a one-on-one with a striker, I'm going to cover this front side. You can step half.
You think Onana's had that conversation?
I think it's a telepathic type.
If they have, he's a genius.
I think they're.
If he has, I'll never doubt him ever again.
Above the current planes of known conversation.
Shoot.
I think something mental going on there.
Give it to Josh.
What's your whip?
Inside.
We could cross it, man. We've got 2 6'4" guys in there.
Don't need to.
Right, shoot.
Why cross it when we can just pass it?
It's good though, just kill the game.
It is.
I want more goals.
Because if they scored, then you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. We want more goals, but if it comes for Leicester, we'll probably draw.
No.
There you go.
Shoot.
Castle.
Shoot.
Good one too, though.
He didn't want to give it to him.
Xerxes ball.
And again, step
Get
in.
that. I fucking hate Wout First, the fucking widge. I remember once year I really wanted Liverpool to lose and he scored 2 own goals.
That's a really unique
mate,
beef,
I
you
remember
know.
that.
That's a unique beef.
I hated him since then, you know.
He's basically an NPC in the Premier League.
He scored 2 own goals for them. 2 own goals.
Yeah. It's
Absolutely,
funny when you watch
Jamie
those
Carragher.
games, when you have little games like that where you watch, like, you want the other team to lose. I remember Matty Cass doing something stupid against City once, and I've hated him ever since.
I hate all,
A lot of people hate
all of
Matty
QPR for what they did against Man City.
Neddy Manua and Joey Barton were in on that, 100%.
100%.
Annoying.
Neddy Manua's like admitted he didn't want a time waste because he couldn't. Like, he rushed to take the throw in.
He's an actual City fan.
I know.
He's quite good as a pundit.
Fucking absolute conspiracy.
He's actually a half decent pundit.
I don't think it's a conspiracy, I think it's facts.
I know.
They got a brown envelope that day.
Yeah.
Is that another term for having a poo? Is it?
Mate, on the pitch of them celebrating out. Fuck off. QPR fans cheering and a goal against him.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
bastards. That was bullshit. 21 should have already came.
I know.
Isn't that Xerxes' number? It's not, don't worry.
It'll be my number if
Isn't
he
it?
scores.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Wout Faze is very much a
knob.
Do you know, just press, you know when you just press randomise when you're doing your pro club?
Yeah.
You just, I'm going to just press randomise 5 times and then whatever.
There's genuinely players like Xerxes on pro clubs though.
Yeah.
They put the afros on them and they've got incredible technique.
Yeah.
There's loads of them, and then they start doing all them mad dances when they score against you. Now you just want to smash up your laptop, or your fucking TV.
That's crap.
I haven't played FIFA in like 2 years.
Have you not?
3 years. It's not called FIFA anymore, is it?
EAFC.
Fucking still FIFA in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, you stuffy bastard.
I'm just waiting for GTA 6, man.
Oh, another lovely little tackle.
Then I'm going to take a month off everything.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Fucking better not.
You think I'm not, but I am.
Proper warrior, Dilly, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good.
I love him.
Just back to the.
I always wanted to live, and I want
Gets
Frankie
Leicester.
de Jong still as well. I don't know why we ended up with Donny van der Beek. Fucking hell.
How old is Frankie de Jong now? Still only 27.
Yeah, we should take him in the summer.
Might be tough for a mass, innit, with the Dorgu signing and
Diego, that's what I mean. It's like
it
doesn't feel like the manager's
might be
fancying him.
I don't think the managers would have seen enough of him though, because manager would have come in, he was injured, right?
Might be a loan thing.
Did he foul him then?
Also, you need a number of players in each position, obviously.
Mm.
And
in the Champions League next season.
He's got a black eye, that's good.
Wild phase, that is. T-Man 4 sent a lot of super chats tonight. So
it's not a Bruno assist, it's a Vardy assist.
Gavardiol. Thank you for your super chats tonight, mate. He says, question for all 4 of you. What United player can you happily say proved you wrong? Who did you think was shit but ultimately showed they had the acorns?
Like recently or?
Ever. Because there's not many to pick from.
I didn't think
recently,
Chicharito was going to be any good. And he was unreal.
Evra after his
I remember
debut.
everyone disliked Fletcher.
That's a good one.
Do you know what with
Because
Fletcher
that
though?
was
Do you
like
remember? He used to
100
play on the
games
right.
of
He's starting on the
people
right
not
wing,
like-
didn't he?
He's a right winger,
Like, he's
yeah.
never a right winger.
But I think even for the first few years of him playing,
At
it was
Fergie's love child and all
yeah,
that.
and then it wasn't
I hear
until
that.
2007, 8 onwards where everyone was like, and then obviously by 2010 everyone was like, if we'd have had him, we'd have won the Champions League or whatever. 2009 was that.
Yeah, I think Fletcher's probably
Fletcher's
the
a
one.
good
But I
one.
never hated him, but
I
I think I saw his debut. I saw a game, Villa United. We lost 3-0 in the Worthington Cup. It was either his or O'Shea's debut anyway. Let me check the team on that day.
Well done.
Bully him.
Oh,
Well done,
go on, lad.
Zalexi. Keep it.
Oh, he's taking a
Yes.
piss! Mate!
No one.
Suck him in again.
Go on.
You what?
That's a foul.
Good play.
Hold on,
Go on,
Zalexi.
lad.
Keep it.
October the 13th, 1999. We lost
You're-
3-0.
Zalexi is getting
Go on, Zerx, lad!
beat up.
Oh, he's getting out Fez for me!
No, yeah.
Fez did really.
Me and him are just
really
so
well.
linked. He hates Fez, I hate Fez.
That was actually funny.
Yeah, so this was the team that day when we lost.
No,
Jesus Christ.
As well.
Oh, mate, he's so good, isn't he? Fucking dickhead.
It's a booking that. Should be a booking that.
So this was the team for Man United. Mark Bosnich in goal. Danny Higginbottom.
Why isn't that a booking?
I don't know.
Danny Higginbottom, John O'Shea, Michael Clegg, John Curtis. Jesus Christ, the dregs. Jonathan Greening, Ronnie Woolworth, Michael Twist, Luke Chadwick,
Michael
Geordie Croy.
Twist.
Is this a first team game?
Ole Gunnar
Judo.
We lost.
Yes.
No Mount.
No Mount.
We lost 3-0
Interesting.
in the
Werthers.
Werthers Cup in '99. It was 99-2000 though.
Hoyland coming off.
Well done, Ole.
Well done, lads.
Michael Twist used to be mates with a pal of mine's brother, and I remember him always going on about him. Michael Twist, like wait for him playing for United. I'm sure that was his only appearance. That.
And Villa's team was Enkelman, Colin Calderwood, Hugo Egiok,
Oh yeah.
Mark Delaney, Gareth Barry, George Boateng, Lee Hendry, who had a night out
What
with
the
once,
fucking Gareth Barry.
Ian
sneaking in
Taylor,
there. He was
Alan
around for
Thompson,
So long, wasn't he?
Dion Dublin,
Didn't he
and
have the
Julian
most-
Jolchin.
He has, yeah.
Dion Dublin.
Most Premier League appearances, Gareth Barry.
Yeah.
It's crazy that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He was alright.
I remember being devastated about that as well.
Yeah, good with me actually. The one that hurt me the most was Vardy's goals in a row. That really bothered me. That
It was against us, wasn't it?
Row, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck's
That
sake.
one really.
We drew
bothered me.
1-1, didn't we?
Yeah.
We
Who
had-
scored?
GD.
Who scored for United that
Welbeck.
day? No.
Wait,
If you don't get this, I'd be surprised.
Who-
If anyone's going to get it, it'll be him.
Martial.
No.
What's the question?
He
What year
scored
was
against
it?
Leicester when we drew 1-1 and Jamie Vardy broke Ruud van Nistelrooy's
2015,
record.
wasn't it? 2016.
It was.
Bastian Schweinsteiger.
Nice.
You never disappoint.
Well done.
To be
All I
fair,
had to do was go into this zone.
yeah. To be fair, he is probably the best midfielder we've ever had. So
It wasn't. He scored the overhead kick
According
against
to Axel
Ipswich in the
Twins,
cup.
Yeah, it was an
didn't
header, I think, wasn't it?
According to
Leicester.
Axel to Nzabi.
he? Mourinho was
Yeah.
a bastard to him, wasn't he? Fucking
No.
bastard.
Just turned up
in bed to
speak
Best
to him.
player he's played with.
We sent him to the reserves.
Mate, he's done that on purpose because they've had a bit of a kick-off.
Mate, he needs to give him another black eye.
Honestly.
Fucking no.
Shouldn't the ball go
Not
out?
even a sneeze then, a big one, you know.
What's the slides coming? Yeah, I knew it. There
Right,
I see
all
that
over, yeah.
coming
In
in.
the last minute, right?
Someone needs to give one to Vardy.
Nah,
ASAP.
your mate, what's his name?
Woot.
Wout Fairs.
It's a tough name.
He's
to
just
say,
done your
isn't
pal here.
it? He's
Ooh,
folded
lower
him.
back.
He's folded Xerxes in half.
Yeah.
He's caned him. He's bent him over. He's folded him
Nah, I
off.
stood
and he's
over him,
caned
like.
Look at this.
Look,
Oh,
you say.
he's doing- he's knows what he's
Fucking
doing there.
cretin.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
And
bad,
he's
that,
landed
you know,
on the
from
pit of his
face.
back
Yeah.
as well.
That's slide from face, you know.
Yeah. it is.
Now you need to go 2-foot him and take the red card.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, fucking hell.
Chance of beer five. I think indeed.
Chance of being fine thing,
Bloody hell,
indeed.
Xerxes getting the treatment.
Chance of being a fine thing. Fuck, they're so relegated. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they could.
Look at that run. City away, Newcastle, Brighton,
Is that
Liverpool,
sketch?
and then you got Wolves and
On
Southampton.
420 though, they play Liverpool.
Hey,
It's a great day to beat them.
imagine.
That's the day that.
When in reality they probably lose 5-0. That's so bad. That's the.
That's how I walk around these days.
Right, the league don't matter, so Xerxes should just go and fucking 1 hour
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Honestly.
I'm glad we're all on board.
Yeah,
like-
poke his eyes out.
Amorim should just let him.
Absolutely, Mourinho.
Yeah.
Who did he do that to? Villanova. Tito, what was his
Do
name?
you know what? And I hate to say
He's
this.
not
I
with
hate
us
to
now,
be
is
a. I hate to be a hater.
I'm thinking of the wrong
Victor
person.
Lindelof has quietly had a shocker today.
Yeah.
Just that again.
Quietly,
there.
he does it all the time.
I know,
Stinks
but
that
like,
fast.
because we've been alright and I want to be positive. But like that there, you're heading the ball straight up in the fucking air when you're uncontested heading the ball inside your own box. You think, it's better, like the time he let the ball bounce before, he got skinned and pushed over by Vardy. He got turned around in the box the other side in the first half. Fucking
There's
come
an
on,
old
mate.
Michael Owen there. I don't know why we never ever got the bold Lindelof. I really think it would have made a difference.
Lindelof.
Because he was bold at Benfica.
Yeah, he was. That's when he was at his
And
best.
then I don't think people are going to try throw him on the floor and that because they think, oh my God, he's fucking
Ooh, not a
he
bad
looks
little nod
odd.
on.
Play. Oh,
You can tell Xerxes playing with a bit of confidence last couple
Yeah,
of weeks.
he's
He
been
looks,
so
he
good.
looks completely different.
he's so good.
Just
Look at that.
I
Even
mean,
that, he looked like you
got lean
son of a
Felix.
bitch. Play
Well
Toby,
done.
lad.
Colliers always does well when he plays, doesn't he? He never like lets himself down or like messes up. He just is a very steady, consistent player.
This is class.
I really like
We
him.
got Harry Amas, Cheeto on the pitch. We had Aidan Heaven on the pitch. We got Toby Collier on the pitch. You know what's mad? The other day I was tweeting about our academy and I was like, hey, we got Toby Collier and that. So someone went, nah, he's from Brighton. I was like, fuck, is he? Didn't even know.
Is it?
Yeah, he came from Brighton.
When, recently?
He looks like he's just from down the road, isn't he?
Yeah.
What's that?
Tomato.
What
He does look Mancunian.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
What?
It is a
I
thing.
think he looks like you can look
Yeah, he
Mancunian.
looks Mancunian. Like Brandon Williams, you can tell he's from Manchester.
Yeah.
Brandon Williams, you can tell he's Mancunian. Do I look Mancunian?
No, but you're not.
No.
You're American.
Well, I'm not, but also, yeah, I'm not Mancunian.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Does Jay, what about Jay? Because Jay was
Jay's
born
not
in-
Mancunian.
That's
See
what
you
I'm
walking
saying.
in town, you can
He's
tell
from
that you're an
Essex.
expat.
Essex boy,
An
me kid.
expat. I've moved to Manchester.
Just
from
picked
Wales.
up a slight accent over the years.
Is
Tries
Jay
to hide it,
Mancunian then?
What?
Do you not count as
Jay
Mancunian?
Essex.
Like, do you look Mancunian even though technically you're not?
Oh my God.
Go Yes! Diogo the
Look at this.
Go on, Bruno, lad, you beautiful man.
What a finish, though.
I think if he got injured, I'd want to absolutely throw myself in
I need to give
bloody
him a
canal.
Yeah.
Brilliant by Bruno.
He's just amazing, isn't he?
Hey, Bruno.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Two.
Well, that was really good from Diogo, to be fair. Go on, sucks. Yeah, lad.
Brilliant.
I think, you know what? We should boo everyone, man. That was the best thing that ever happened to him, isn't it?
I know.
We should just boo everyone.
What, booing Xerxes?
Boo everyone, bro.
Yeah, and then they'll be good.
They deserve it. Not now.
Oh, look at that. And then the pass. And that's a finish,
again.
that.
So hard to
Hey,
hit them first
fucking
time
hell.
as well as it
You
does.
are looking at the Europa League World Champions, you know.
I don't think you can deny that.
He can do that. Fucking. They do it in America.
That's amazing. The Europa League World Champions.
How many minutes? Do we know how many minutes he's added on?
8.
12, please.
Come on, man.
What more of
There's
this?
more goals in this.
It's on his 8th Premier League
I know,
goal,
it
yeah.
feels like he's
But
got
then he's
more
got...
than that.
Feels like he has more in it.
He's got like 16 in all comps.
But to be
How
fair,
is
we
this
don't-
guy
we
still
don't-
going, man? Jordan Ayew.
You don't
Mate,
score
he
that
was an
much.
handful
The other
against
thing
us
is,
last
he's
time.
not even that old.
Everyone is.
Yeah, that's true.
I think people like
Ronaldo
Jordan Ayew,
Brown
He's
would
only,
be a
he's
handful
only,
against
he's only 33. I know that's not young, but like it feels like he's been around for 20
Yeah, forever.
years.
And he's been
people
shit
like
for
Jordan
a long
Ayew,
time.
they're like 33 to begin with.
Yeah, 33 to be, yeah. Start 33.
He's just been shit forever.
Oh, I love Cheeto. 8 minutes, that's what we want.
Yeah, that's what we want, because we want more goals, mate.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Oh,
Cheeto.
is it?
Cheeto. I want
Cheeto.
That was my
Cheeto.
guess because they
Cheeto.
care about
Cheeto.
mine.
Scousers.
Came from Arsenal like Robin Van. Oh.
Go on, Cheeto.
Did I? It's back, it's sticking, you know.
Yeah, we'll try that next week.
That's a good pass, actually.
I've got
Look, United fans are singing it
international
now.
break, haven't we now?
Touch.
Oh no, they're singing Bruno, sorry.
Oh, see, good from Collier again there.
But yeah, Lindelof fucked up again though, you see that?
yeah, don't.
Go on, Toby, lad, you done well there. Unlucky Bruno.
Oh, fuck off.
Leicester look better now than they looked all game.
It's Jordan Ayew.
Michael says, Adam's right, we're going to be the champions of Europe and unbeaten.
Champions
world.
of
Oh yeah, only
Europa.
European. Oh yeah, only European unbeaten side, isn't it?
We'll be European Invincibles.
Can't sing that.
We'll get a gold Europa League trophy.
But it's only that big.
Yeah. Fucking dickheads. Arsenal are twats.
Yeah.
I hate them. They won today, didn't
Well, I'll
they?
say that with you.
Arsenal should have more sort of like class and stuff to say they have, because they've won 13 titles. They act like a side that's won no titles.
Yeah.
No, they were a classy club under Wenger a little bit.
No,
not
they
actually.
weren't.
But like
They
that-
always had the highest sendings off in the season. They were always
honestly, right.
diving.
Oh, the Keown era.
Roberto Perez and all that.
fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
But you think they would be sort of a level above that, because they are, what are they, the third most successful English league team,
Yeah.
and yet they feel
Still
They've got a
cringy
history, haven't
and
they? Yeah,
shit,
well, us, Liverpool, and them.
They've got
I think.
13,
City haven't overtaken
13
them.
league
No,
titles.
I think City on like 10, is it? Or maybe
Yeah,
8.
something like that, yeah.
Yeah, plus they hold the record cups in it, FA Cups.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
someone got Wout Fez.
Someone got him.
Casemiro.
Casemiro, of course.
Now we need to get
Casemiro.
Vardy. We got one more left to get. Come on, lads.
One more left to get.
I like
Got to
that.
catch them all.
Jamie Vardy, if he's a Pokemon, proper Raticate, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just sat there using Mega Chomp or something.
Come on.
Not even a mood.
That massive chocolate bar.
Massive chocolate bar, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I haven't had a chomp in ages. Is that the one with the caramel in it?
Chomps were class, yeah.
Is it carrot? Is it
No,
caramel?
I don't think
Is
so. I
it
think
fudge?
they're a bit like.
No, that's a fudge.
Like
No,
they've
like
got gaps in it.
like
It's just chewy and
slab of fudge, is it not? Or is it caramel?
I think, well, no, because
Like
fudge
20p
is
as well.
No,
slab of
chomps have
fudge.
caramel in them.
Did it?
Yeah,
Right, okay.
because the
I thought it was a
fudge
bit
is-
harder
Fudge
than
is
caramel.
soft.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I know there is like
Chomps
a
are better than
specific fudge bar. that's
Fudges are
thin.
shit. Right, let's just get that right. They're a fake chomp.
Let's start.
Do you know what I haven't seen in it?
it?
Remember when Reasons was a thing?
Yeah,
they still are. My missus
in
has
the
them.
dark
Yeah.
Still are.
brown
Yeah, they're still-
package with
still
like the
going.
gold writing. Reason.
Yeah, yeah.
No rhyme or reason to when you see them, though. That's the problem. Well, what's in the Reason? It must have raisin in it.
No.
No, it's just
It
chocolate.
doesn't have raisins in it.
No, it's called Reason.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, I want this to drop between him and fucking that. What's his name?
what? What's your favourite chocolate bar from the confectionery aisle?
Oh, dime bars are elite, you know.
Damn, bars are good.
But they get in your teeth a lot. I like the mini ones from IKEA. But they've
Did it-
changed them now. They got
IKEA
some fake ones.
IKEA no longer have an affiliation with
Oh,
Dan.
see that switch from Delete?
Oh, fuck off.
Right
Download
on his
it.
toe.
To be fair, he did all right 5 minutes ago, so he's due
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, he'll get a little. He's alright.
Bounty bar for me.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm glad you put some respect on Bounce Bar because everyone says they're shit and they're not.
No,
They
they're
are
absolutely
shit.
They're not
excellent.
shit.
They're not shit.
They're not shit.
Such a bad chocolate.
They're
bar.
great
Yeah,
chocolate. In fact, they're the best one in that box, whatever the box are coming.
Celebration.
Yeah, we should find out
What's
what Gabby
yours?
thinks.
What's yours? What's it? Yours is
Favourite chocolate bar
Barry's,
is
yours
Bounty, yeah. All crunchy.
Nah, Dime Bar or just classic
Dime's
Dairy Milk
great.
What's yours, Runner?
or whole nut. Ooh.
Probably Mars bar.
Fuck, are you joking?
Nah, Snickers.
That's the most...
Is that Marathon?
Fuck off, Jay. You've had 30 years. Okay, is that marathon?
It's like maybe you grab one.
Yeah, is that...
I like that. I love
is
them
that
marathons. I like Opal fruits as well.
Sweet. Dr. Bishop's Choco Length. Is that what it is? Like what it was. That's what it was called in the 1800s when it first came out.
That's what I call it. Oh, winner.
Dr. Bishop's Choco Length. Mars.
When I'm
Mars
not
is
calling
the-
it a wheeler.
That is a proper NPC choice, Ronnie.
Yeah, that's
Mars.
horrendous, bruv.
Well, you like sponsor in England.
The Mars are good. But you know my problem?
Wait, so wait, NPC
I don't eat
choice.
chocolate.
So
Yeah.
wait,
When I do,
you
I
have to
go
have, like,
Oh my God!
fuck
What
off.
is he doing? Seriously.
He's giving a foul away as well. Against
Like,
Harry
did you see
fucking
that?
stinks.
Yeah,
What the fuck is going on here?
he's struggling, isn't he?
Honestly, it's sad to see. I hate to see it with any
I
United
reckon
player.
he's breathing out his arse.
But
Yeah, he
that
must
is
be
just
knackered.
unreal.
You don't want that.
Bruno, another shit game from Bruno. First to everything. No doubt Keane will lane it tomorrow, rightly
fucking
so.
love Bruno
Get fucking rid.
He's like one of the
Hey.
few things that's kept. us
Imagine
all sane
being
in
Bruno
the last
Fernandes
five
Imagine
ever
being
since
him
the
in
Roy
his
Keane
team.
episode.
Hey,
I don't think Bruno was meant to get that. I think he was annoyed with Ian Wright
Do you think?
and his faux positivity all the time.
I like
He
it.
was
Right.
unloaded.
I think that was
on him.
part of it.
Isn't it mad
Right.
how Ian Wright's become
You know,
mad?
like sometimes when you used to say mad shit and then I say, all right, then just burn the whole club.
Yeah.
Do
like,
you
you
mean
know-
you two say mad shit?
'cause you
I've
used to
never
always
said mad
wind me up
shit.
sometimes.
Why? How do you
Silly
mean?
man.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck
off!
He's gonna score.
Great.
Hey!
Well done,
Don't let that twat score.
Well done.
Didn't deserve to score. Bastard.
Haven't they not scored for ages?
They haven't scored in 6
I think that's the stat.
Yeah.
I don't think we've brought up Vardy on this channel without calling him a bastard or a twat.
So or a scroll or a scruff.
Mentioning his
Or
wife
married to a
smashing the
grass. Go on, Casemiro.
Do you
Take the
know that
fucking piss.
Do you know that she trademarked
Oh,
Agatha Christie,
lovely.
even though it's not her thing?
Yeah, because she's an absolute knobhead.
Agatha Crispies.
Go on.
Oh, smash him!
Oh, I'd have well been
I
getting
think, you
sent
know
off
what? I
then.
think Xerxes well too nice of a guy.
Yeah, that was crying out for just 2 for him there.
Good delay.
Look at him. Get out!
Get right up
I
him.
love Delict.
Oh, coming round, are we?
He's gonna say that.
I literally have liked him since he first arrived.
Nah, you haven't. You haven't.
I
That's
knew he was
bollocks.
gonna
You once
say
said
that.
Lindelof was better than him.
I knew-
This is.
And he said amateur should be
This is
sold.
how.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right, firstly,
that one always comes
couple
up.
of points here.
That
Couple of points
always
here.
comes
Couple of
up.
points
That.
here.
Good defender.
Who the fuck asked you? And secondly, we're not talking about Ahmad.
That's good.
We're not talking about Ahmad. We're talking about Delict.
You've gone red.
Oh
so
my
embarrassed.
God.
I haven't gone red. We
You
can
have gone
see
red.
that. That's a
Oh,
slur.
you've gone redder.
I've gone redder than I used to be. No, you're right. Fair enough.
Listen.
I might as well have said I prefer Lindelof to Delict then.
Yeah, well, it took me.
Even though I
Took me
didn't.
3 years, man.
Oh,
I finally got you.
Fucking hell, Lindelof there, mate.
Well done, right. Well done.
Well done.
Oh,
In a 3-0 win as well. I thought we could just ride this out into the sunset And instead I'm
Ride it like Jay Sean.
Whistle.
Come on, everyone.
I remember at school once, we had like a event thing,
Yeah.
and like I think Dr. Zeus was there. He was like an Indian artist, like musician,
right.
like a DJ. But what me and my mates did was we photocopied the tickets, because they were just paper tickets, and then we told everyone Jay Sean was going to be there, and we made a killing.
I bet you can get arrested for that.
Not in school. It's all right.
Not in school.
That's true. Adam is right. We're going to be champions and unbeaten, says Michael. Adam says we might have to unsub after that bounty nonsense. Unbelievable. And Joshua Bowater said, love the lads chanting Rooney at Vardy.
Rooney.
It would be mad, that one.
Favourite United
Are
player.
are you fond of, you know, when we sing the Rooney song and we go Wayne Rooney? Do you say Wazza?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to. Wazza. Okay, give him another black eye, someone, please.
Well,
No, if I was Anana,
that's full time.
flying out for the ball.
1 hour.
Even though the ball's behind me in the net. It's fucking- Sorry,
Full-time.
rude.
Yeah, it's a
Sorry,
nice,
I'm with
comfortable victory like most weeks.
Yes, Manchester United, I think we're flying high in 13th place after that. We are only a mere 7 points off 10th.
I'm going to get nosebleed up there.
It's unbelievable.
At least we're 3 points away from safety,
3 points.
from the magic 40.
Yeah.
Mate, imagine if we ended the season without 40 points.
Yeah, we'd still stay up. That's the bad thing. 3-0. Very convincing win, I suppose, by the end. Never in doubt after that second goal went in. And I suppose overall, a game United deserved to win. Wasn't it? Would you say, Jay?
Yeah, massively comfortable. Good to see. I wanted Rasmus Højlund to get a goal today. And he obviously did. Ends that drought and hopefully he can kick on now and get a few more and take us to the Europa League victory that we want. And you know, we should be beating Leicester. They're down and out, aren't they? They're absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
So it's sad to see because they're Van Nistelrooy, but they're breaking all sorts of records for not scoring consecutive games and the amount of losses they've had. They've just been woeful, and you could see that today. But United now, look at the Arsenal game, look at Real Sociedad game, look at this game. A little bit of momentum.
4 unbeaten
there.
in the league as well.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Right, sorry. A bit of momentum now.
In the league?
Yeah, have we beaten Leicester 4 times this season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ruud van Nistelrooy's been in the dugout every
Ruud van
time.
Nistelrooy's been on. Oh no, he hasn't.
He won one of them, didn't he?
He won 2 of them, didn't he?
Oh,
As
2.
United manager, and then he's. Yeah, United have won.
But was one of them 10 up?
No, both the ones. One of the, 2 at Old Trafford. 2 of the 3 at Old Trafford were Ruud as caretaker manager. It's weird because he managed us for 4 games, and 2 of them were.
Was one of them? So have 2 of them been hammering, or was one of them 10
Yeah,
up?
no. 2 were Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Yeah, I know that. We said that bit.
And 2 were hammering.
We've got it. Right, we're going to be back in a few minutes for the full post-match review. We'll go through everything that's happened there, the goals, the unfortunate injury to Aidan Heaven as well, who played well.
Oh no, that's really sour things. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll, if there's any more updates on that, we'll see what Amram says in his press conference. Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for coming on, Adam, fresh off the plane.
Don't have to thank me.
It was fantastic.
This is my house.
Oh, sorry, of course, yeah.
Thank you.
Fuck you for coming on. Thank you, Ronaldo. Thank you, Jay. Thank you.
Chance to be a fine thing indeed.
See you in a bit.